What's poppin', everybody? I should have let everybody know what theme the night was tonight. What's poppin', everybody? What's up? Hey, I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are ready to go. This is a tune-up game. This is a tune-up. One more time. This is a tune-up game. Okay, I lied. One more time. This should be a tune-up game for Wednesday night's matchup in the NBA Cup qualifiers against the smoking hot, maybe not smoking hot, but red hot, they're riding high, the Atlanta Hawks. We got a big game coming up, but we can't look ahead of our opponent. That's what got us in trouble the last couple of games, especially the last one we lost against the Detroit Pistons. It was not a good outing, y'all. It wasn't a good outing at all. We got a lot of work to do, and it's going to start here tonight in OG Anunoby's return to Toronto, the first time he will play as an opponent in Toronto. Also, we get to watch our guy RJ Barrett. Unfortunately, Immanuel Quickley has been out for a majority of the season, if not the whole season, so we will not get to watch our guy Immanuel Quickley play, but Toronto will get to watch their guy OG Anunoby lock down our former guy, RJ Barrett. It's going to be a good night, y'all. I'm predicting a win. Everyone is available for the Knicks, obviously excluding Mitchell Robinson, who will not even be considered to be available until probably late January. But tonight is a bounce-back game, right? The Pistons, geez Louise, Freudian slip there. The Toronto Raptors, I hope we get our win tonight. The Toronto Raptors are 7-17 on the season. Let me tell y'all something. They're a lot better than their record shows. So we can't take this game lightly, right? I opened it up with saying that it should be a tune-up game for our game Wednesday against the Atlanta Hawks. And it should be. It should be. But you can't look past your opponent. So I'm ready to go here tonight. I hope you guys are too. Toronto, obviously, with no real point guard out there, they got Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett doing a whole lot of handling. So I need Mikal Bridges to step up. We know Anunoby's going to do his thing, and we need Josh Hart to play his part. But everyone is back. Karl Anthony Towns back in the lineup. Campaign, after missing 2 games, back in the lineup, and we get some bench depth back. And it's going to be fun and interesting because this is the first time we've had 3 of our main bench guys back. We got Precious, we got Payne, and we got Deuce McBride. So the bench is starting to round up a little bit. It's not all the way there yet. It's not perfect, but we're starting to round up a little bit, and the team's starting to look good. And I can't wait to watch them tonight in full force, ready to go. I hope you guys are too. Let's get to it. Who do we got in chat tonight? What's poppin', everybody? I should have let you guys know about the theme tonight. I should have let you guys know. Honestly, I didn't decide on it until literally like 10 minutes ago. But we're here. V. Harry said 1970 Chevy. You already know, my man. You already know. I should have let you guys know so we could have all came together. That's my bad. That's on me. Next time I'm going to let you know. But we got K. Hazy. What's up, K. Hazy? Grady Dick has also been balling. Better watch that, man. Absolutely. Not just a sharpshooter. Pretty good all-around player. He's not all the way there. He's pretty inconsistent. But he can get hot in a hurry, and he can be dangerous. Zane. What's up, Zane? How we doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Got a little bit of a headache brewing, but that ain't gonna stop us. That ain't gonna stop us at all. Christopher Baskerville, what's up, Chris? One of my favorite Knicks campaign is back. Absolutely, I can't wait to watch him. Big energy guy, and the Knicks have struggled with energies. They've struggled with energy and focus to start games. So if the Knicks come out a little lackluster here today, at least I can rely on campaign off the bench to bring the energy and the effort. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Mark, what's up, Mark? Decade, what's up, Decade? Appreciate it, everybody. 3GP, Decade, K. Hazy. Marilyn Tinsley, what's up, Marilyn? 25-26 champs was popping. Raymond Jacobs. Keenan G. Omar, what's up, Omar? Karen, of course. Daniel Berry Sports, my guy. Eamon Owens, what's up, Eamon? Appreciate everybody. Let's get to it. Can you dig it? You already know. The Knicks are coming out with a win today because the Knicks tend to bounce back really well after losses, right? The Knicks in the OG Anunoby era, with OG Anunoby in the lineup, have not lost 2 games in a row but once. And that was the Atlanta and Chicago game, which were two weird games, right? The Chicago game, they didn't come out focused. They got down 20, made a huge comeback, couldn't pull it out in the end. The Atlanta game, they had like a 6-point lead with a minute and a half to go, or 2 minutes to go, something like that. And then they blew it at the end. So they should have picked up at least one of those wins. It didn't happen. But I'm expecting for that trend to continue today, where the Knicks pick up a victory and bounce back after the disappointing Detroit Pistons loss. Patrick said, where's the Afro comb? I don't got one. I'm not going to lie. I don't got one. This may surprise you, but this is not my natural hair. May surprise you. I don't hide all this hair under the hats. But this is the hat I was going to come out with tonight. But, I don't know. I saw the Afro in the back, and I was like, hold on. I don't think we've gone with the Afro yet this season, so. You know what really sold it for me? I just got this shirt from the thrift store about a week ago, and I finally washed it, threw in the rotation. It's been on the hangers over here in the rotation, and I was going through it, what we're going to wear, and my man, Knicks Fan TV, appreciate you, brother. $50, oh my goodness. Merry Christmas early. I appreciate you, Knicks fan, more than you could know, my brother. $50 is way too generous. You gotta save that for yourself, my man. You in high school right now. You gotta put that in your back pocket. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you, man, thank you. But the shirt is what really tied the whole outfit together. I saw the shirt, threw it on. I was like, all right, what are we gonna wear with the shirt? And then I saw the Afro in the back. I said, oh, you know, it's perfect timing. It's the perfect timing, so let's do it. My man, Knicks fan. That is a crazy super chat, my man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, we're getting ready for tip-off soon here. And as much as I love RJ, you guys know I love RJ. I love RJ with all my heart. I really, really do. He was my guy. He's still my guy. I'm still rooting for him. But I hope he has a terrible game tonight. I really do. I really do. I hope we embarrass him. I hope it's like, damn. I really can't compete with the Knicks right now. They're a championship team. So I'm really looking forward to it. Shade, what's up, Shade? Raymond Jacobs said, I need 2 French fries in that air. Oh, this is the response I wanted. This really is the response I wanted to me coming out in an Afro. I love it. I love it. Nick Yag, he said, I just hope Grady Dick doesn't go off tonight. Yeah, I think the Knicks are going to do a good job on him. He's got a slower release. So even though the Knicks have struggled to get out on some sharpshooters here and there for most of their losses, if not all of their losses, I think they'll be able to contest him well. All right, here we go. The Raptors win the tip, and Scotty Barnes will bring it down. And interesting that they're going to put Mikal Bridges on Scotty Barnes to start. Towns on Pirtle, who has it now. Left wing, high post. Trying to feed it down low. Now hands it off to RJ with Anunoby guarding him. Picks his dribble up, kicks it out to Barnes. Inside pass to Pirtle, who steps through. Can't knock down the hook shot. Too short. Towns with the rebound. I love seeing Karl-Anthony Towns back on the court. Just seeing him back on the court makes me happy. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Barnes. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. Towns has it up top, hands it off to Brunson, coming to his left. He's got some space over to Josh Hart. He's going to attack the open space. Now kicks it out. Last second out to Anunoby, but knocked out of bounds by Abaji. Kenny McLeod, what's up, Kenny? Zane said, can't wait to see Cat hoop today. I hope he drops 30 plus. Pretty good chance. They don't have much bench depth at the big position. Anunoby gets it in the Brunson up top. Neither team yet to score. They get it over to Towns, coming to his left along the baseline, puts up a floater, 2-1, can't get it to go. Grady Dick with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Grady coming to his right, off the Pirtle screen, mid-range pull-up jumper, gets it to go. And he takes the lid off the basket for this game. Toronto on the board first. And Brunson will bring it down, being guarded by Abaji full court. Brunson hands it off to Bridges, being guarded by Grady Dick. Bridges gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left and tried to get it out to Towns. What's with the miscommunication to start the game, y'all? Come on. We need a good start tonight. We need a good start. Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? Barnes has it up top, coming to his left off a couple of screens. He's going to step back for a 3 off the dribble, and he knocks it down. And the Knicks have really struggled to get out to shooters. Coming off of screens, man. These guys are feeling the space and just stepping back and knocking these threes, going back to the last game with Cade. 5-0. Josh Hart gets it over to Brunson. They swing it over to Bridges, coming to his right. A mid-range pull-up jumper. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Good box out from Poeltl. One of the best rebounders in the league, Jakob Poeltl. RJ has it on the left wing. Inside pass off the screen, and they call a foul on Agbaji, I believe, with the moving screen. RJ with a nice slip pass into Agbaji. But obviously doesn't matter with the foul call. Ball going back to the Knicks here. Karen reminding people hit the like button. Appreciate you, Karen. Always appreciate you, Karen. If you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that like button. It is the best way to support streamers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bridges gets it over to Anunoby. Catches, fires from three. Trying to start off hot early. Ooh, nothing but net. That one looked good, too. Okay, OG. Put on a show here for your former fans. RJ trying to answer, and he does. Right between the eyes. Okay. I like the way that's starting, though, that matchup. RJ on Anunoby. Anunoby on RJ. Both of them knocking down threes in each other's faces. I like the way it starts. Brunson hands it off to OG, over to Towns. Towns pump fakes inside pass to OG, catches, pivots, pump fakes, and now goes up and finishes. Nice pass from Towns to the last second. David Haas Jr., what's up, David? OG going off, I hope so. That's already 5 quick points for OG. Barnes coming to his right, and then bullet pass over to Agbaji in the corner. He wasn't ready for it, right through his hands, out of bounds. Here comes the Knicks. Bridges bringing it down, a little over 9 minutes to go here early in the first quarter. Both teams trying to establish an identity here in this game. Towns has it up top, Poeltl guarding him. Good denial defense. And oh my goodness, Karl-Anthony Towns, they were all over him, pressuring him, and then he just throws it behind his head inside to Mikal Bridges. Insane pass. Insane pass at Karl-Anthony Towns. Glad to have him back. Barnes has it up top, coming to his right, pocket pass to Poeltl, loses it, picks it back up, Poeltl has it, kicks it out. Is that Agbaji in the left corner? Gets it to go, even though Mikal Bridges, good recovery and contest after Josh Hart went for the steal. See, that was good communication right there. That was good awareness from Mikal Bridges to get out to the shooter there. But Agbaji is a good shooter, and he knocked it down anyway through the contest. Brunson crossing over to his left, driving. Ooh, pump fakes, fall away, floater, gets it to go. It's too easy. It's too easy. All right, we're warming into the game. We're warming to the game, y'all. Come on, it's 9-11. Let's start to get some defensive stops now. Let's make them feel us defensively. Grady Dick coming off some screens, driving to his right, attacks Towns. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart knocks it away from Poeltl. Poeltl, like I said, one of the best rebounders in the league. We're going to need Josh Hart tonight, who just runs past everybody down the court. Terrible transition defense from the Raptors for an easy righty layup for Josh Hart. I love it. I love it. RJ has it. Ball poked loose by Anunoby. Brunson tried to save it, but it was out of bounds when he touched it. We're tied at 11, y'all. We're tied at 11. That pass from Towns is insane. That is, I'm just having fun out here kind of pass. And it's the beginning of the game, Cat. It's the beginning of the game. Is Big City's going to come out tonight? He got that in him tonight? In his first game back after missing a game? Grady Dick on the left wing, driving right past Mikal Bridges. Terrible defense from Bridges. Grady Dick just blows the layup. He got lucky there. Josh Hart bringing it down, leaves it off for Bridges. Bad pass, but Bridges picks it up, kicks it out to Anunoby, catches, pump fakes, jab step, driving to his left, going along the baseline, gets a step, leaves it off for Towns. And the ball got poked out of Towns' hands, and it fell right into Anunoby's hands, who was already standing out of bounds. So out of bounds on the Knicks, ball going back to the Raptors here. Raptors call a timeout. Interesting timeout. Neither team really has an advantage here. They're kind of just going back and forth. I'm excited to see how this game transpires, though, because the Knicks, they got their full squad back. Not really. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson's still out. And they don't have that wing that they thought Shamet was going to be for them. But for the most part, they got their full squad back. They got Campaign, Precious Achiuwa, and Deuce McBride coming off the bench for the first time this season, and I can't wait for it. I really can't. I'm pretty excited for it. AP, what's up, AP? You got the same hairstyle I had in the early 80s. Yes, sir. You already know. That's what I was going for. We're ready. We hitting the clubs later tonight. On a Monday night, we're hitting the clubs. 3GP said, want this to be an OG versus RJ game. Ooh, that's going to be something special. The thing about that is OG can guard RJ. Can RJ guard this season's version of OG? The way he's been playing, how physical he's been, how much stronger he looks this season. I don't know. RJ, when he locks in, decent defender, big, strong dude, you're not going to out-muscle him, and considering OG's not the quickest guy, doesn't have the best handle, I think RJ, for the most part, can stay in front of him and guard him well. Can he do that all game, though, and still stay consistent offensively? Is he going to get worn down? Because we know the burden isn't on OG, right? We got Brunson, we got Towns, we got options. Burden's on RJ to perform in terms of, like, you got to be a leader defensively and you got to be a leader offensively. OG don't got to do that. He's got help on his side. David Hodge Jr. said, let's get this one and get hype on, for Wednesday. Absolutely. This should absolutely be a tune-up game for them. And I never marked this Pistons game as a loss. Ooh, there you go. So we got to pick up another win today. We are 3-1 in the month. I like marking down our monthly win-loss, because October we split it 2-2. It was only 4 games in October, and in November we went 9-6, 3 games above 500. Not the best start, not the start we were really looking for, but this is the month you can make it up in. An easy December schedule. You got the holidays here. You should be able to rack up wins this month. 3-1's a decent start. 4-0 would have been better, obviously. David Hodge Jr. said RJ's always going to be a Knick. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Right? Great seasons for us. Didn't develop as fast as we needed him to. But everything worked out for the best. He's back home, and the Knicks improved significantly. Barnes has it up top. They throw it over to Abaji, inside to Pirtle, and Mikal Bridges was mismatched with him and was forced to just grab him. 3GP said, missing the bell bottoms. If I had them, best believe I would have worn them. Best believe it. Yak said, I thought Tibbs would worry about RJ bullying Bridges. Yeah, me too. Me too. I thought Anunoby definitely would have gotten the start on him. Actually, he does. Mikal Bridges guarding Scotty Barnes. And just like that, Barnes turns it over. And then Anunoby turns it right back over. Good hands from Agbaji. Grady Dick over to Agbaji, trying to reward him. And Agbaji comes up short. Long rebound. Brunson chases it down, picks it up, and he's off and running. Brunson, Euro steps down the lane, stops, turns, pivots, and then tried to kick it out. And a lot of deflections early for Toronto here, making it very difficult for the Knicks. Monday Night Fever. You already know. Dynamite. You already know, yo. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys. Brunson's got to get it in, gets it into Towns. Towns has it in the high post. Hands it off to Bridges. Coming to his left off the Towns screen. Pocket pass back out to Towns for a 3. Catches it low. Puts it up anyway. Can't get it to go. Grady Dick with the rebound. And he's bringing it down. Grady gets it over to Barnes. Barnes on the left wing, hands it off to RJ, lines up another 3, comes up short, bounces on the rim, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Grady Dick knocks it away from Towns, but he can't get the little floater to go. Towns finally reclaims it. Here comes Bridges bringing it down. Up top to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left on the left wing. Dancing with it as Jakob Poeltl switches onto him. Now Brunson's going to dance. Coming to his right, stopping, pulling it back out, kicks it out to Towns. Catches, driving to his right, crosses over to his left. That was a bad cut from Towns. Towns has it in the post, kicks it out to Hart, coming to his left. Stopping, stepping back, fall away baseline jumper over Poeltl, terrible shot. And that was just bad offense from the Knicks. Terrible offense, terrible spacing. Scotty Barnes, a dribble pull-up 3 over Towns. Can't get it to go. RJ with the rebound, spins in the paint, puts it up, gets it to go. And this is a lackluster effort yet again from the Knicks defensively and on the boards. Toronto looks like they want this one. Brunson bringing it down, has it on the right wing, being guarded by Agbaji. Agbaji's is putting good pressure on him. Brunson driving it down and hits Josh Hart, cunt to the basket. Beautiful pass from Brunson for an easy layup for Hart. 13-13, we're past the halfway point. 5:30 to go here in the first. Grady Dick on the right wing, stopping, turning, pivoting. Good defense, good ball denial from Anunoby. They get it up top to Poeltl. Poeltl has it. Trying to get it to Barnes. Good denial from Bridges. Barnes has it. Behind the back, coming to his left. Pocket pass to Pirtle. Knocked loose. Agbaji picks it up, kicks it out to RJ. RJ, left corner three, rattles it in. RJ's cooking here tonight to start. He likes the matchup. He obviously wants to show out. It's already his second three-pointer of the game. The Raptors start the game 4 for 7 from 3, and the Knicks are only 1 for 2. McBride and Precious Achiuwa at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. Brunson has it up top. Dancing with it, coming to his right off a Towns screen. Euro steps down the lane, tries to leave it off for Towns, but it's off of Towns' leg, and it's going back to Toronto. They're getting their hands in the passing lane. The Knicks are making it very easy. AP said, "Can we score, please?" The Raptors are locked in here tonight defensively. They're ready to go. Davion Mitchell checks in here for the Raptors. Precious and McBride check in for the Knicks as Brunson remains in. They take out Bridges and Hart. RJ driving to his left, putting his head down, kicks it out. Davion Mitchell puts up a three straight away, splashes it. There's an assist for RJ. There's another three for the Raptors. Right off the bench, and they knock it down. Brunson bringing it down. Hits it over to McBride. Over to Achiuwa. Achiuwa got to look at the basket. There's nobody guarding you, Precious. Now he spins and looks. Now he puts up a contested floater over Pirtle, but he gets it to go. As long as it goes in, I guess we'll take it. Paul Dog NYC. What's up, Paul? RJ has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. They get it over to the rookie Mogbo. Driving to his left on McBride. Puts up a floater over Achiuwa. Can't get it to go. Pirtle with the rebound. In the paint, spins. Puts up a floater. Gets it to go. Effort on the boards tonight. Not great. Not great. Brunson on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. And then they call a foul on Mitchell. Getting too handsy. Roger G. Wall, what's up, Roger? Kwame Robertson, what's popping, everybody? Relic, what's up, Relic? The disco kitchen is open. Appreciate you, brother, appreciate you. Bridges has it, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off the Achiuwa screen. Stopping, turning, on the right wing, being guarded by Mitchell. Mitchell, a good perimeter defender. Now he's coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen, gets it over to McBride, catches and fires from three. Contested, didn't matter. Deuce McBride knocks down the three anyway. 21-18. Quick hit ahead to Mogbo, driving it down, leaves it off. In the paint, pump fakes, and Jacoby Walter goes up and lays it up and in. The other rookie. Bridges bringing it down on the right wing. 23-18. Up top to McBride. McBride being guarded by RJ, coming to his right, hesitating, stopping, turning, spinning, pump faking, kicking out to Brunson. Brunson, quick catch and fire from three, splashes it over Davion Mitchell. Okay. I like the audaciousness of the Knicks now, starting to knock down some perimeter shots. It's 21-23. Kelly Olynyk, who's just come back from injury, has it up top. Over to Mitchell, coming to his right, stopping, picking up his dribble, gets it back to Olynyk. Olynyk in the post against Achiuwa. Backing him down, stops, turns, fall away over Achiuwa, gets it to go. Olynyk always an awkward guy to guard with the way he plays, and has often hurt the Knicks offensively. Brunson, pocket pass to Achiuwa, one bounce in the paint, goes up, throws it down through the contact from Kelly Olynyk, gets to go down. On the other side, Kelly Olynyk, not a very good defender, so the Knicks should look to exploit. Always the trade-off when you have Kelly Olynyk out there, not a very good defender. So Precious coming out of the timeout. We got a timeout here. Coming out of it, Precious will have one more free throw. Try to convert the the traditional three-point play. Mark said, good minutes from Precious. Bye, Sims. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see Jericho Sims anymore. You know, he did his best to hold down the fort. It wasn't the greatest of jobs. But he did his best. It's kind of where I'm going to leave it at. He did his best, man. He did his best. Slim Slam, what's up, Slim? We got about 2.5 minutes, a little less than 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, and it's kind of been a mixed bag for the Knicks. Defense not great. a little unfocused. Communication isn't all the way there. And kind of feels like, as usual with this team defensively, the communication just really isn't there. And the offense has been a little clunky tonight. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just working the guys back in after missing a game. But it really shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Like, it was only one game they missed. 3GP said, did they say something about Sims after last game why he was benched? I actually didn't look at any of the post-game comments because I was so down in the dumps about the loss. I really wanted that win that I kind of just closed everything off and then went to bed. But I don't think so. Not anything direct. I mean, Tom Thibodeau isn't going to directly answer those questions anyway, right? His answer would be like, oh, you know, like Jericho gives us good minutes and stuff like that, but we needed energy or something like that. That's what he would have said. Kwame Robertson, Karl Anthony Towns is playing tonight. Everyone is available, obviously, aside from Mitchell Robinson. He will remain out until about January. But other than that, Cam Payne is available. McBride is obviously in. Precious is obviously in. Karl Anthony Towns started the game. So everybody is available to play tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing what a fully fleshed out rotation of this Knicks, not fully fleshed out because obviously we still don't have Mitch, but for now, fully fleshed out, this is what the team's going to look like for at least another month. I keep forgetting January is next month, and that's the expected return date of Mitchell Robinson, which I'm not going to lie, I feel like it's going to be late January. Not early January, not mid-January. Like, I'm talking like January 28th is when he's going to be back. Achua at the foul line. Knock down the three-point play, and he does get it. Thank you for hitting your free throws, Precious. So it's 24-25. And they get it over to Scotty Barnes, but knocked out of bounds by Anunoby getting in the passing lanes. Pass was a little bit off. So the ball will remain with Toronto here. They get it over to Jacoby Walters, back to Barnes with Brunson guarding him on the switch. Barnes driving it down against Precious. Inside, beautiful pass, beautiful cut to Davion Mitchell, who just blows a layup. Knicks catch a break there. A couple of times the Knicks have caught a break here. Brunson has it up top, putting the dribble moves on Scotty Barnes now, driving it down, leaves it off for McBride. Tried to leave it off for McBride. Ball knocked loose, but McBride picks it up, back out to Brunson, puts up the three, splashes it over Scotty Barnes. Okay, so the three-point shot's starting to go down for our guys. So the Knicks retake the lead here, 27-25. A little serendipity. We'll take it. We'll take it. And another backdoor pass to Mogbo, who goes up, misses it, and then gets his own rebound and misses again. The Knicks continue to catch breaks here. Brunson bringing it down, has it on the right wing, being guarded by by Jonathan Mogbo, excuse me. Brunson driving it down and picks up the foul on Mogbo. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. And the Knicks capitalizing on the Toronto Raptors' futility and cashing in wide open layups to the basket. 1 from Davion Mitchell, 2 from Mogbo here, 1 previously from Pirtle. This is insane. The Knicks need to take advantage tonight, because Toronto should have 30-plus points here in the first quarter, and they've caught a break here. Karen said Detroit Pistons on their way back, hopefully, with score watching. Oh, really? We'll go around the league at halftime, as we normally do. As Brunson misses a free throw. Come on, JB. Karl Anthony Towns and Cam Payne both checking in here. Towns in for Anunoby. We get the Precious Achua, Karl Anthony Towns front court. I love it. Let's see what they're capable of here tonight. Brunson at the foul line for 1 more. Who did Cam Payne come in for? McBride? I think for McBride. Or he's still at the scores table. He's going to come in for Brunson. Excuse me. Cam Payne's not in the game yet. Brunson does knock down the second free throw. Thank you, JB. Please knock down both of them next time. Scotty Barnes, a pull-up 3, way off, bricks it. Achua, good rebound. I love this lineup. Towns, Precious, Brunson, Bridges, and McBride. Brunson gets it over to Bridges, driving to his right. Picks his dribble up inside the Precious, flips it up, can't get the layup to go, fight for the rebound. Towns gets the offensive rebound off the tip. Can't get it to go, but he did get fouled, so he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I love this. I love Precious and Towns because Towns can spread it out to three. Precious can't really spread it out to three, but he can kind of shoot the three a little bit. But even still, Precious is a great rebounder, and having him and Towns side by side, Precious playing more of a power forward to Towns as center, offensively, and then defensively, Towns playing more of the power forward in terms of like, I'll be the spacer, I'll play out towards three, you be the interior presence. I love it. This is the lineup I can't wait to see now when Precious is back. AP said, what is that Detroit Pistons pick protection again? I believe it's top 8 protected, but I don't think we have it anymore. Didn't we send it out in the Towns trade? I thought we traded that for as part of the package for Towns. Towns does knock down both of the free throws. 50 seconds to go. Barnes has it up top, being guarded by McBride. No look pass in the corner to Walters. Driving to his left on Payne. Puts up a floater. Good contest from Payne. But they call a foul on Campaign. Payne saying they high-fived in the air. Shouldn't be a foul. Either way, Jacoby Walters, the rookie, will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Hey, did y'all see who was on the bench over there for Toronto in the full cowboy getup? I got to get like him. Who is that on the bench? Oh, that's Bruce Brown. Shout out Bruce Brown. Shout out Bruce Brown. I respect it. I respect it. Walters knocks down both of his free throws. And Campaign will bring it down. Payne against Walters. Payne has it up top, coming to his left off the Towns screen. Pulling it back out. Gets it over to Towns. Towns in the high post being guarded by Barnes. Trying to blow right past him. Takes the bump. Can't get the finish to go. Good contest from Barnes, but he did get fouled on the way to the basket. Should be 2 free throws here. Slim Slammer said, Nick Cack, where are you? He's getting his double big lineup he's been wanting. Now, it's not a traditional center, but Precious Achiuwa I love it. I got to say, I love this lineup. 3GP said Precious over Hart. What do you mean by that? Starting lineup? No. Absolutely not. I think Josh Hart's done exactly what you want him to do. And we don't have to mess with that. We don't have to mess with that. AP said, so the Knicks don't have any picks going forward. That's not good. They do. They just don't have picks they can trade because of the Stepien rule. They have every other season's pick. Barnes driving it down. They swing it around. Walters puts up a 3. Good contest from Bridges. Can't get it to go. McBride with the rebound. Hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges up top to Payne. Forgot to restart the timer. 15 seconds to go. Payne has it on the left wing. Out by the 3-point line. Driving down the clock. Olynyk switches onto him. Payne has it. Attacking Olynyk. Driving it down. Leaves it off Bridges. In the Payne. Puts up the floater. Nice play. Payne to Bridges. And then Bridges tips it away. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And the Knicks started to catch a groove a little bit towards the end of the first there once the bench came in. Knicks starting to catch a groove here. Nice lead, 6-point lead after the first. The defense started to pick up a little bit after some of our defensive guys came in, Precious Achiuwa namely. But the things they have to clean up, some of this off-ball defense is a little disgusting here tonight. Points to a little bit lack of focus from our Knicks, a little bit lack of communication. Not fully confident in that, like, this definitely is the guy I should be playing number 1 and number 2. I'm aware and cognizant of where they are at all times. I'm watching the ball and my man. That just hasn't been the case so far tonight. As the Knicks have gotten beat back door about like 4 times tonight, I feel like. It's been a minute. You know, it's honestly something that concerns me a little bit. It's easy to clean up, but it concerns me about the lack of focus a little bit, right? The reason for the defensive lapses happening are more concerning than the defensive lapses, right? I don't care that you're getting beat back door, whatever, that happens. It happens to every team, yada, yada. It happens to every great defense, whatever. The fact that it happened like 4 times in 1 quarter just is like, what? Are y'all good? Are you guys good? Right? It's a lack of being fully confident that you are where you're supposed to be, number one. And number two, it's just the lack of, obviously, fundamentals of watching ball and man, positioning yourself properly. And they got caught falling asleep a number of times. It did get cleaned up towards the end of the first, but also a lot of the Toronto guys who did end up beating the Knicks with passing-wise and hitting backdoor cutters came off the court in terms of RJ and Pirtle. But Slim said in 2 weeks we'll be fully operational. 2 weeks? I mean, it's the 9th. In 2 weeks, it's going to be the 23rd? I don't know, man. In 2 weeks, exactly. It's funny, we play Toronto again. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys right now, don't have high expectations for Mitchell Robinson's return. Right? Once we hit January 1st, I'm telling you, think more February. It will be a lot closer to February than it is to December, is how I guess I'll phrase that, right? Anyway, let's start the second quarter, y'all. McBride bringing it down. Has it in the right corner, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges up top to Achua. Catches, pump fakes, gets it over to Payne. Payne has it. Coming to his right off the town screen, steps back, a straightaway 3. Rattles it in. Okay. Okay, Campaign, welcome back. He's got the arm sleeve on, which tells me that the elbow may still be bothering him a little bit, but he was good enough he was ready enough to give it a go today. Grady Dick gets it over to Walters. Walters driving to his right off a Pirtle screen and a moving screen on Pirtle. Ball going back to the Knicks. Yak said it won't show it, but paint protection has been horrible. Yeah, the off-ball defense has been bad tonight, Yak. We've talked about it. And the Knicks just getting caught sleeping time and time again. Time and time again. Luckily, the Toronto Raptors have been very inept at converting layups, of all things. They've missed like 4 chippies tonight. They throw it over top to Barnes. Anunoby guarding him. He has it on the block, left block. Kicks it back out to Walters. Gets it out to Mogbo, driving it down. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out. Good defense running him off the line, but he gets a mid-range shot. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Pirtle has it. And then tried to sneak it inside. Towns, good hands, not going to lose. Pirtle has it back. He's going to bring it back out. Gets it out to Barnes. Shot clock winding down. Barnes coming to his left. Gets to the mid-range. A pull-up jumper. Comes up short. Ball bounces on the rim. Towns, good job tipping it to himself. Gets it over to Payne. Payne bringing it down. Leaves it off for McBride. McBride on the left wing. Dancing with it. Gets it over to Towns. Catches. Driving to his right. Putting his head down. Going through the contact. Can't get the layup to go. Come on. What's going on tonight with all these missed layups from both sides now? Barnes leaves it off of Grady Dick. Catches. Pump fakes. One dribble to his left. Puts up the 3. Splashes it. Nothing but net. Mournful Nets fan. What's up, Mournful? Thank you for multiple first-round picks. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome, brother. I'll see you at the championship parade, my man. Payne lines up a straightaway 3 again. Can't get it to go. Long rebound back out to Grady Dick. Grady Dick hit ahead to Walters. Back up top to Barnes. Barnes being guarded by Anunoby. Barnes up top, dancing with it. Coming to his right, rejecting the Pirtle screen. Kicks it out the last second to Walters. Right corner 3. Gets it to go. Come on, fellas. Come on. You got to be able to get out there. Quick hit ahead to McBride on the right wing. Back up top to Towns. Driving to his right. Euro steps. Goes right into Grady Dick, and they call an offensive foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Good defense from Grady Dick there to draw the charge. So as well as they ended that first quarter, it's been as equal in the opposite direction of how bad the start of the second quarter has been. Come on, Knicks. It's 37-33 now. They still have a 4-point lead. They swing it around. Grady Dick, another open 3 in the left wing this time. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips down a rebound. And here comes Josh Hart. Shot out of the cannon, bringing it down. Pulling it back out, leaves it off to Anunoby. Anunoby back over to Josh Hart, driving to his right. He's got space, but picks his dribble up, leaves it off for Towns, goes up, gets the lefty finish to go. Beautiful pass from Josh Hart, by the way. 9:15 to go here. Knicks back up by 6. They got to start stringing together some good defensive possessions here. Some stops. Pirtle has it up top, hands it off to Barnes. Barnes being guarded by Anunoby. Dancing with it. Stepping back, puts up a 3 over Anunoby. And guess who comes up with the block? OG Anunoby, of course. McBride with the rebound. He's bringing it down. McBride has it up top, coming to his left. Fakes the handoff, keeps it. Against Grady Dick, steps back for a left wing 3. Come on, Deuce. Can't get it to go. Don't love that shot, McBride. Here comes Barnes, shot out of a cannon. Head to Mogbo, leaves it off. Walters, a left wing 3, gets blocked by OG. Another possession. Where, just like the other night against Charlotte, 2 straight block shots for OG Anunoby on perimeter jumpers. Mournful Nets fan said Cam Thomas is better than everyone on the Knicks roster except Cat and Brunson. Enjoy him, my bro. Enjoy him, my man. Enjoy him. I hope he leads you to greatness, my man. I really do. I really do. Noah Linden with them, Noah. The Raptors are cooked. I mean, it's only a 6-point game. Only 6. Should be more. The Knicks couldn't recover that next block by Anunoby, by the way. It was out of bounds. Josh Hart couldn't save it. They throw it up top to Olynyk, who's checked back in for Pirtle. Davion Mitchell has it up top. Campaign trying to guard him. Stops in the mid-range. Pump fake. Leans in. Puts up a floater over Towns. Gets it to go. That was Jacoby Walters, not Davion Mitchell. Excuse me. Walters is a very aggressive offensive player. I like him. I like him a lot. Campaign coming to his left. Gets it over to Hart. Extra pass to Anunoby. Jab step, puts up the 3 over Mogbo. Can't get it to go. Towns offensive rebound, beautiful. Power dribble in the paint, steps through 2 defenders, and he lays it up and in. Towns looking bigger than everybody over there. They got Olynyk in at center. Karl-Anthony Towns should be able to feast here. They leave it off for Olynyk up top, being guarded by Towns. Handling it, gets it over to RJ. RJ coming to his left off the Olynyk screen. He's got space. Cutting through the basket, gets the lefty layup. Can't get it to go, though. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down now. Going all the way, kicks it out. McBride, right corner 3, wide open, knock it down, rattles it in. We already knew that was going in. We've seen enough of Deuce McBride. We know that's going in. Whew. AP said, I wouldn't bang Cam Thomas, you're not sure. AP said, I hope the Nets do good. The Knicks and Nets are never good at the same time. True. Rivalry would actually be good if we were both good at the same time. AP said, until the Knicks win this game, it's all zeros at the 4th quarter. I don't count out. True. Unless the Knicks catch fire there in the 3rd or here to end the 2nd, I'm not counting out this Toronto Raptors team at all. They've done a decent job of generating good looks at the basket with backdoor cuts, but it seems like the Knicks have sort of cut that off a little bit. Maybe the focus has gotten there a little bit. Tom Thibodeau talking to them during the timeouts has gotten to them. But overall, the defensive aptitude has picked up here in the 2nd quarter. Still got a lot of work left to do. Picked up a 9-point lead, which is nice. Timeout. We'll see how they respond after the timeout. Always important, right? Toronto calls a timeout. They're likely going to come out and put together a little bit of a run. Mournful Nets fan said, Mikhail wasn't even worth multiple first-round picks. Thanks. Appreciate it. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Enjoy those. Enjoy those picks. I genuinely mean that. AP said Mikal Bridges was worth that to Leon Rose. We've gone through this trade often. He obviously wasn't worth the picks. But it is what it is. Like, you can't go back in time. So we're here to see Mikal Bridges figure it out. Right? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? He's got to figure it out. I have faith he's going to figure it out. He's already significantly better now than he was in the past. RJ bringing it down, back out of the timeout. We'll see how the Raptors respond after that little mini run there from the Knicks. Lead up to 9, 44-35. Olynyk has it up top, driving it down. Pump fake, kicks it in the corner. Walters puts up another three, airballs it. The Knicks are letting Jacoby Walters shoot it tonight, man. They are not confident in his ability to consistently score. I think he's been aggressive with his confidence, but it's not been a pretty night for Jacoby Walters. As beautiful ball movement from the Knicks ends up with a wide open layup for Campaign along the baseline. RJ has it up top, now attacking, looking to quickly answer. Kicks it back up top to Olynyk. Olynyk driving to his left on Towns. He's got a little step. Kicks it out the last second. They swing around to RJ. Catches and fires from three. Splashes it yet again. RJ has come to play, y'all. His third three of the game already. McBride bringing it down against Davion Mitchell. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it over to Hart. Hart on the right wing. It's over to Anunoby. Anunoby driving to his right, stops, turns, tries to leave it off for Towns out of bounds, but knocked out by the Raptors. It'll remain with the Knicks at least. Slim said, I'll wait until the playoffs before I fully judge Bridges. True. Weird season for sure. Giving him, specifically him, extra time is... they can afford it because of the other players that they have on the team, right? Dutch B, what's up, Dutch? Anunoby gets it into Towns in the post. Feeds Anunoby coming back door, and he throws it down over Davion Mitchell. Bad defense. Bad defense from the Raptors there. Why do you have such a small defender on Anunoby? You know, if you've read the scouting report, that he wants smaller defenders on him to take him down to the into the paint, into the post. He's punished smaller players all season long. Towns was talking to Anunoby like, cut back door, brother. Whether you're open or not, I'm throwing this to you. He's too small for you. 25-26 said RJ's form has gotten a lot better. This is very similar form to what he had last season in the first half where he was with the Knicks. It looks pretty much the same. He's just getting a little bit better looks, and he's a little bit more confident. And, like year after year, you're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel more comfortable with your shot. And he's a lot more confident than his shot. I mean, he's older. It was bound to happen. Bound to happen. Walters got to the foul line, knocks down both of his free throws. And here comes Brunson, who's checked back in. Knicks are out there with Brunson, Hart, Precious Achiuwa, who comes in for Towns, Anunoby, and McBride. Josh Hart has it up top, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Abaji switches onto him. Brunson crosses over to his left, steps back, puts up a three. He's feeling it all night. Airballs that one. Achiuwa saves it. Over to Anunoby. Catches. Euro steps down the lane. Leaves it off. Achiuwa goes up and throws it down with two hands. I love having Precious Achiuwa back, man. We've missed you, Precious. Jacoby Walters gets it over to Olynyk. Olynyk has it up top, being guarded by Achiuwa. Olynyk picks his dribble up, gets it over to Abaji. Abaji puts up the three. No, last second kicks it over to Olynyk. Catches, pump fakes, flips it up at the basket, looking for a foul call. Can't get it to go, but then fight for the rebound. Josh Hart went down. Fighting for the rebound. Oh, looks like Josh Hart may have rolled the ankle. Comes up limping. But he's a tough son of a gun. He's going to remain in the game. After Olynyk did get the layup to go off the offensive rebounds after Josh Hart hit the floor. They get it over to McBride, attacking to his left. Kicks it out. Anunoby wide open in the left corner for three. Splashes it. Love it. Love it. RJ and Anunoby have gone back and forth all night long. I love to see it. I love to see the battle. Davion Mitchell up top, crosses over to his left. Up top to Olynyk. Catches, pump fakes. Achiuwa goes for it. Olynyk driving it down. Misses another layup. But Abaji right there for the put back layup off the offensive rebound. Josh Hart hobbling a little bit. Probably affected his ability to go up to not only contest the layup, but to grab the rebound. Achiuwa drives it down, loses the ball, picks it back up, loses it again. Abaji picks it up, and here come the Raptors, pushing it down, over to Walters, right corner three. He's missed all night long, but he gets that one to go. Oof. Here come the Raptors. Here come the Raptors. Josh Hart on the right wing, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout. Maybe get Josh Hart out of there, limping around. Robert Jaworski, what's up, Rob? Fred, what's up, Fred? Karen reminding people to thumbs up. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead. Like the stream. It is the best way to support content creators. This is the best way to support videos and people you like to watch. Just like the stream. That's all you got to do. It's free. Takes a second. Hit the thumbs up button. It's great. Appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Dutch B said Throwback Monday. You already know it. You already know it. I should have sent the memo out. I forgot to let you guys know. But truthfully, this all came together last minute. AP said, I'm one of the few Knicks fans that don't hate the Nets. They're still a New York team, but make no mistake, orange and blue is still big, bro. Yeah, I don't hate the Nets. I mean, I grew up in Jersey, so for a while they were the New Jersey Nets, and while I was always a Knicks fan, from literally the second I started watching sports, I was always a Knicks fan, never a Nets fan. I never hated the Nets. You know, like they're the hometown team. Even though none of us went to go watch them, they were the hometown team. You know, and I never hated them. And when they moved to Brooklyn, I kind of didn't like them because I was like, why are you moving to Brooklyn? That seems like a dumb idea. And turns out it was a dumb idea. I don't think they belong in Brooklyn. They don't have much of a fan base over there. And yeah, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. So, you know, if Nets fans are going to come in here and be like, ha ha, you traded all your picks and thank you for the picks, it's like, hey man, you're welcome. Like, hope it works out for you. It truly doesn't matter to me. The only thing I'm focused on is how that trade affected my team. And how it affected our team is we got Mikal Bridges, and we need Mikal Bridges to play better. That's the only thing I'm focused on. Hope your side of the trade works out. Like, I don't care what RJ and Quickly does. I'm rooting for them to be successful. I don't care what that side of the trade does. All I care is that Anunoby stays healthy and continues the ball. That's the side of the trade I care about. Hattie said if the Knicks win by 20, we need to see some dance moves. I could pull out some 80s real quick. I could do that. If the Knicks go up by 20, I could do it. Slim said, hard for me to dig the Nets. It's not like I like the Nets. I'm just indifferent about them. I don't hate them. Right? What's that quote? I forget it. I think it's from Mad Men or something. where one guy's like, I hate you, and the other guy's like, I don't think about you at all. Like, that's me to the Nets. I truly don't think about the Nets at all. They don't matter. All right, we're back into it. Brunson has it in the post, foul line extended, gets it out to McBride, quick catch and 5 for 3. In and out, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, knock loose, but Pirtle able to save it to Abaji, he's bringing it down. Back to a 6-point game, y'all. They rush it down into Barnes in the post against McBride on the mismatch, and he gets it to go down. And it's back to a 4-point game. Brunson bringing it down. Quick crossover to his right, in the corner, Bridges, quick catch and 5 from 3. Again, rattles in and out, but they can't get them to stay down. And here comes Abaji after the rebound over to RJ. RJ driving it down, high off glass, gets the scoop layup with the left hand to go. Beautiful sweeping move from RJ. And here come the Raptors as it's back to a 2-point game. McBride picks his dribble up, gets it out to Achua. Achua hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left, driving it down, kicks it out. Anunoby, left corner 3, can't get it to go, and the Knicks are just kind of settling for threes. Here comes RJ in transition. He's a demon in transition, leaves it off for Abaji for an easy righty layup. Beautiful pass from RJ, beautiful transition, fast break for the Raptors, and it's tied at 53, an 11-0 run. Just like that over the last 2 minutes. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Barnes. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Abaji. Abaji's done a pretty good job on Brunson for the most part. Bounce pass to Achua. Achua kicks it out to nobody, but Bridges able to save it. Puts up the 3. Too long, can't get it to go. And the Knicks, I feel like, are settling for a bunch of threes right now. We got to get some pain points, y'all. We got to get some pain points. Abaji, left corner 3, comes up short. Brunson with the long rebound. Brunson bringing it down. Under 3 minutes to go. Brunson up top, in and out dribble. Being guarded by RJ on the switch. Coming to his right off the Achua screen. Tried to get it inside to Achua, but knocked away by Pirtle. Here comes RJ. He's got Brunson the B. You know he's going to take him. Euro steps down the lane and gets the easy lefty layup to go. It was too easy. Too easy. RJ is picking up his play right now, leading the Raptors back, taking a 2-point lead, and the Knicks call another timeout. RJ is heating up, y'all. He is heating up tonight, leading his team back into this one. They were down 11, and RJ and the Raptors going a 13-0 run to take a 2-point lead here. RJ in full control of the game right now. "25-26 said, is RJ better than Mikhail?" Yeah. I think it's close. But yeah, I think RJ's better than Mikhail. AP said, like I said, until it's triple zeros in the fourth, count no one out. This is the New York Knicks. To be fair, when they do get big leads, AP, they rarely give them back. An 11-point lead is like a 5-point lead back in the day. Leads dissipate like that in today's league. Susan, what's up, Susan? She said RJ never played like this when he was a Knick. Of course he did. He was very good when he was with the Knicks. He's played like this when he was with the Knicks. He was in a completely different role. He was playing third fiddle behind Brunson and Randall. He is the main guy here, along with Scotty Barnes. They're like 1A and 1B. Bridges gets it into Towns, who's checked in for the final 2 minutes. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Baji. One dribble, coming to his right, puts up the three. Can't get it to go, and the Knicks still firing away from three. Come on, guys. Come on. RJ, in transition, leaves it off for, I believe, a Baji for three. Can't get it to go. Anunoby skying for a rebound, but ends up fouling Pirtle, fighting for the board. David Haas Jr., David, said we need to wake up against these teams. These teams aren't bad. That's the thing. You guys are thinking that these teams are bad. They're not bad. They're good. You got to beat these teams. They give most teams fits. Towns comes up with the steal. Good steal from Towns on Pirtle. Here comes Brunson, bringing it down. Puts up his floater. Too long, can't get it to go. Josh Hart comes flying in for the rebound. Saves it over to Bridges, who steps back and knocks down a little fall-away jumper. Great effort from Josh Hart there, who's checked back into the game, obviously, with Towns. Knicks are their starting five out there to close the half. Under 2 minutes to go. Barnes gets it over to Pirtle. Pirtle fakes the handoff to RJ, keeps it, now throws the lob to RJ, and he gets the layup to go. Bad defense from Towns, just sag off of Pirtle there. Sag off of him completely, going to the paint. Pirtle picked his dribble up already. Bridges in the left corner, driving it down, kicks it out. Anunoby, a straightaway three. Well short, can't get it to go. Rebound falls into RJ's hands. He's bringing it down, pushing the pace, putting his head down. Look, seeing Brunson. He sees blood, kicks it out. Grady Dick can't get the three to go. Anunoby with the rebound. And saves it over to Brunson. And Brunson bringing it down, gets fouled by RJ in the backcourt. "25-26 said Boston needed a game-winning three from Tatum to beat Toronto in overtime. Tatum missed the first game-winning shot, sent it to overtime. And then they needed Tatum to hit a three at the buzzer to win it. Like, these teams are good. They take a lot of effort to win them, you know? Not every game's going to be a blowout, guys. My man CP, what's up, CP? Towns driving it down, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Pirtle looks like he got hit on that one. Pirtle's hurting. Relic said, we're trading leads now. This game's going to go back and forth for the most part. It's going to go back and forth. I don't think it's going to end up being like the Pistons game, where the Knicks would go down 15 or 16. I think the largest lead of that game for Detroit, they were up 17 at one point. I don't think that's going to happen with this Toronto team. The Knicks are playing a little bit better tonight. They got their guys back with Towns and Payne So I think it's just going to be a back and forth affair all night. Unless the Knicks catch fire from three. They've had some open looks here in the second quarter that just haven't gone down. They're in that 13-0 run to help Toronto get back into it. You know, Anunoby had a couple of open ones. Bridges had a couple of open ones. McBride had an open one, and they didn't go down. If you know, two of those go down, Knicks still holding on to a 6-7 point lead in this game right now. They break that momentum. Maybe it's a little bit more. Naz Delan? What's up, Naz? Let's go Raptors. We've got a Raptors fan. What's up? Take care of our guys, RJ and Quick, please. Just take care of them. And in return, we'll take care of OG. We'll get him that ring. Well, his second ring, technically. These refs are trash. These refs are so trash. All right, so they went to the monitors to review because Pirtle came up hurting, and all of Toronto was like, "Hey, go look at that. He's hurting." And the refs went to the monitor, and they said, "Okay, it's still a foul on Pirtle, but we're calling a flagrant foul on Towns." From what I saw from the replay, maybe they could show it again and maybe I'll see something else. But from what I saw in the replay, Towns just driving to the basket, takes a bump in the foul, and then flips it up at the basket and accidentally kicks Pirtle with his left leg. And so they call a flagrant foul on Towns. How does that make sense? Again, maybe I didn't see what they saw in the replay. Maybe they could show it again. But I believe it's going to be 2 free throws for Towns and then a free throw for Pirtle or something. Towns does knock down 1 free throw. Got another one coming. 25-26 said the only really bad teams in the Eastern Conference is Washington. The rest of these teams can catch New York lacking. They can catch any team lacking, really, any team, right? If they're playing well on the right night. And there's obviously some extra juice to this game with this being Anunoby's return and Precious Achiuwa's return for the first time to Toronto. And, you know, RJ wanting to play well against his former team that traded him. So there's a little bit of extra oomph in this game, you know? These guys wanting to play well against each other. Towns did knock down both of his free throws. And now Pirtle knocks down both of his free throws. And Towns will check out for Precious Achiuwa here. For the final minute. Grady Dick gets it into Abaji, hands it off to Barnes. Barnes up top. Dancing with it against Josh Hart, coming to his left, driving it down, putting his head down, kicking it out up top. Grady Dick, a wide open three. Josh Hart, a little slow getting out to him. Anunoby, great rebound, taking it away from Pirtle. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down against Abaji, coming to his left. They bring a double team, kicks it out. Bridges, right corner three, fading out of bounds a little bit. Rattles it in. Thank you. Thank you, Mikal Bridges. Knocking down that three. RJ bringing it down on the right wing. Gets it over to Pirtle. Pirtle hands it off to Grady Dick, coming to his right, kicks it out to Abaji in the corner. Great closeout from Bridges. Abaji back up top to RJ being guarded by Hart. RJ jab step coming to his right off the Pirtle screen. Seeing the floor well, kicks it out to Barnes, who pump fakes beautifully, attacks Precious now, draws the foul just as the shot clock expires on Precious Achiuwa, and Barnes will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Great drive from Barnes there, unfortunately for the Knicks. And Anunoby went flying off the pump fake from Scotty Barnes. Beautiful pump fake, man. Naz the line said, only the Wizards are guaranteed in the NBA, unless you're the Denver Nuggets. Everyone's beating the Wizards except for the Nuggets, with the best player in the league. Who went off that night? How does that happen? How does that happen? Barnes knocks down both of his free throws, giving the Raptors a 1-point lead with 10 seconds to go. Towns gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it down. Has it on the right wing, being guarded by Pirtle. Hits Brunson cutting back door. And the Knicks lost it. And they're going to say off of Brunson. Ball's going to go back to the Raptors. 4 seconds left now. Raptors will have a good opportunity. A lot of time left to get a shot off here. 25-26 said RJ's putting up 23, 6, and 6 this season. Those are all-star numbers. They also have to coincide with wins. But like we said at the top of the show, the Raptors are better than 7 and 17 this season. 7-17, 7-16, something like that. They should have more than 7 wins. RJ's played fantastically. You guys know I'm an RJ guy. I've always been an RJ guy. I'll always support my guy RJ. They're going to show the replay here. I think the Knicks are challenging it, but it's definitely off of Brunson. Yeah, they are challenging it. Coach's challenge. It's a bad challenge. Why? You just lost your challenge, Tibbs. You just lost it. What assistant coach on the bench is in charge of telling Tibbs to win the challenge? This is very clearly and obviously off of Brunson. Noah said they're happy to just be cheap and doom Jokic's prime. The main issue is they let Tim Connolly, their former GM, go to Minnesota. I mean, they didn't let him go. Minnesota kind of poached him away, gave him a big old contract. But, they let Phil Booth take over, and Phil Booth just clearly does not understand what it takes to build a championship-level team. Like, oof, talk about a guy who just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. You don't win with young players. You don't. You don't. Literally, none of the top teams in the league have younger players, except for OKC, which are special. They're a special. Oh, that's smart. I forgot that that's a new rule this year. Okay. So, Tibbs and the coaching staff used a challenge because they felt like there was a foul there. I forgot that they changed it so that when they go to review it, they could also call fouls now. Smart. I take it back. My bad. I forgot the rule. See, I forgot the rule. That's why I'm not a coach in the NBA. I forgot that was a rule. So the Knicks end up winning the challenge because it's going to get overturned. They call a foul on the Raptors there. Relic said, no, Quickly. I'm out of the 4-1-1. No, Quickly has been out majority of the season. I think he's only played like a game or two. He's out with an UCL tear in his elbow, which is not as Brunson misses a free throw. Come on, JP, we can't be doing this. A UCL tear is like a baseball player's injury. That's like what pitchers get. I believe that's the injury where pitchers go get Tommy John surgery. But as a basketball player, that's not a normal injury. And so I believe he's just rehabbing it, no surgery. But it's going to take him a little while to get back. Brunson misses both. RJ with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Hit ahead to Grady Dick. He's got to put it up. Great contest from Josh Hart. He doesn't even get it off in time. That's going to end the first half. Brunson misses 2 free throws. Is not great, and they don't even take a lead into halftime. 61-60. It's going to be a dogfight till the end, man. It's going to be a dogfight till the end. Another close game. We all know we like close games for the Knicks. It's going to be a cardiac Knick affair. And I'm going to be honest, with the talent that the Knicks have, with Brunson as a closer, with Towns, and all the things that we have, I'm confident that the Knicks will be able to close it out if it is a close game. I'm just upset that they built up a nice 11-point lead, and they couldn't hold on to it. Literally, they called a timeout, and they immediately took the game right back, and they were back into it. Hey, you said Jalen Brunson misses too many critical free throws. I mean, every free throw is critical, but like their free throws at the end of the first half, it shouldn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. They should still be able to pull up this win. Mark said, take a page out of Cat's post-game free throws. Make sure the camera catches you too. Make sure the camera's there before you take your free throws. AB said, for a franchise player, he misses way too many free throws in big moments. I mean, it is what it is. He should be making those free throws. But he is an 85% free throw shooter. I don't think we've ever lost a playoff game with Jalen Brunson missing free throws, have we? Can y'all point to one? I don't remember one. Mark said it works. I mean, it works when you're a 90% free throw shooter like Towns, right? And he goes 4 for 8 in a game. Some people are good free throw shooters and some people aren't. Brunson is a good free throw shooter, not a great one. 3GP said $25K for every missed free throw. I love that rule. I will always love that rule. I wish more teams implemented that. Anyway, let's go over the box scores. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. AB said, I'm scared to find that out. What do you mean? I mean, we've watched all of Jalen Brunson's playoff games with the Knicks. I don't think his free throw shooting has ever cost them a game. All right. Let's go through the box score. Let's go around the league. What's cooking? AP said 85%, but I don't know. It seems like he misses a lot of free throws because you remember the misses, not the makes. He can go 8 for 9 in a game, and you're like, how could he have missed that free throw? You know, like misses are loud, makes are quiet when it comes to free throws. All right, let's look at the box scores. Mikal Bridges, 4 for 7 from the field, 9 points. Okay. Anunoby, 10 points, 4 for 7 from the field. Cool. Anunoby hit 2 threes. Bridges hit 1. Towns only taking 1 3, didn't make it. He's 6 for 6 from the foul line, though. He does have 8 boards, 3 assists, 10 points. Solid game from Towns in his game back. Jalen Brunson went 9, 3, and 4. 3 for 7 from the floor. He did hit 2 threes. Josh Hart, 2 for 3 from the field. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah. And then we get solid contributions off the bench. 7 for Precious, 5 for Campaign, 6 for McBride. The Knicks are playing well. I mean, you just got to tip your cap to Toronto. They're also playing well. Like I said, the Knicks went up by 11, and then immediately Toronto was like, we're getting back into this. AP said, I think we're the only game tonight? No way. I can't believe that. What? Hold on. Let's go through this real quick. RJ was 17, 5 and 2. Pirtle with 4. Scotty Barnes with 7. RJ cooking 17, 5 boards. He does only have 2 assists, which is good. But the starters are all plus. The starters are hooping. And the bench is struggling. So the Knicks have to take advantage of those bench minutes. They have to. Crazy. I mean, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Jakob Poeltl has been really good, so it makes sense why he's as one of the higher plus minuses. 4 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, but his presence has definitely been felt out there, for sure. All right, there's no way we're the only game tonight, is there? How is that possible? What is that scheduling? How are we the only game? Okay, how are we the only game? And then there isn't a spike in viewership. How does that happen, though? Shouldn't there be more people checking out the only game on TV then? That's crazy. How are we the only game? Tuesday is the quarterfinal game. So how do we have a Monday game? But Atlanta doesn't. Why does Atlanta get 2 days off? How is that fair? What is that scheduling? Why does it always feel like we're getting screwed with the schedule? Atlanta, I assume, played Sunday. They did. They lost to the Nuggets by 30. They got their butts kicked. And another ridiculous Jokic game. But then why do we play Monday and nobody else plays Monday? How come the Rockets aren't playing? How come the Warriors aren't playing? How come the Hawks aren't playing? Why are we the only one who are playing Wednesday who doesn't have 2 days off? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? How are we the only team of the 4 who doesn't have 2 days off for the qualifying game? Kwame Robinson, Knicks are behind in schedule with games. So move this Monday game earlier in the season. Done. Figure it out. Give us one more back-to-back earlier in the season. I'd rather have the 2 days off before the qualifying game. It makes no sense, the schedule, because it's the only game. They purposely scheduled one game on Monday, December 9th. It's not like this is an NBA Cup kind of rescheduling thing, like the Tuesday games are, the Wednesday games are. Those were filled in because of what transpired with the NBA Cup and how that all worked out. This Monday game was on the schedule as the only game today. How does that happen? How does the NBA cool, man. Cool, let's book one game on Monday before the NBA Cups. Now let's make sure the Knicks are in it. What? Like there wasn't a good chance we were gonna make it to the NBA Cup this season. How do you rationalize that? How does that happen? Nas said, some teams play 5 games in 7 days, crazy schedule. This feels silly. It doesn't make sense, but it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense, you know? How are the Knicks the only team that plays Wednesday that had a game on Monday? That scheduling doesn't make sense to me. Anyway. We do have to decide on which game here you guys want to watch. Actually, I'm going to decide for you. We're watching the 7 p.m. game. We're watching Magic versus Bucks. I know everyone on the Magic team has exploded. Same way it happened with the Knicks last season. No Franz, no Paolo, and they're playing the Bucks. You know what? I could take a nap. I can make that work. All right, we might watch Mavs Thunder then. Because there's no way I think I'm watching Magic Bucks. There's no way that's going to be a good game, no? No Franz, no Paolo? Right? Like tomorrow we just got to watch Mavs Thunder. I just got to bite the bullet and watch the late game. We just got to do it. I don't want to watch the Thunder though cuz I don't like the Thunder. I don't want to have to watch Harnstein be awesome. I don't want to watch it. Samuel Cooper, what's up, Sam? Said, I would not want to penalize missed threes entirely. 3 is more than 2. We expect misses and want to encourage threes. I could see penalizing below a percentage. What are we talking about? I would not want to penalize missed threes entirely. 3 is more than 2. We expect misses and want to encourage threes. I could see penalizing below percentage. I don't think that would work. If we're talking about fixing the NBA's three-point problem, I don't think that would work. I think the way you fix it is by allowing defenses to be more physical. Hattie said conspiracy. C-U-N-spiracy. AB said the Orlando Magic is last year's Knicks team. They're very reminiscent of last year's Knicks team, you're right. I mean, it's a little early in the season for their team to fall apart with injuries, but that could also be a positive because at least those guys will have an opportunity to come back, unlike with Julius Randle last season. And Mitchell Robinson ultimately didn't have the opportunity to come back and make the team whole. Hattie said, you saying this feels silly and that froze silly. I love this channel. Appreciate you, Hattie. Appreciate you. We're just trying to mix it up. Do I even have to do a poll, guys? I'm not going to do a poll. We're going to watch Mavs Thunder tomorrow. Just because We're not watching Magic Bucks. We're just not. We're just not. We're just not. I refuse. I refuse to do it. I'd rather do the late game. I'll take a nap, and we'll do the late game. 9:30 is not that late. It's not like a 10:30 start, so, you know, we'll go till midnight, and we should be all right. Ruben Rodriguez, what's up, Ruben? Knicks got the easiest December schedule. They do by. They do have the easiest December schedule by opponent's winning percentage. Also considering that we have another Orlando game coming up at the end of the month, and now that those guys are out, it should be another win for the Knicks. It should be. Should be. Right? We also said that about the Pistons game. Should be a win, and it wasn't. But, you know, like they have a tougher Atlanta game. Schedule will also get filled in if they do beat Atlanta. Even if they lose to Atlanta, they're going to go on to have to play one of either the Bucks or the Magic. Probably the Magic if they lose. If the Knicks lose tomorrow, I mean on Wednesday. But they got Minnesota, who's playing well. Who's playing better, I should say. So that's not going to be an easy game at all. They got the Pelicans, who are getting some guys back. Herb Jones made his return the other night, and they picked up a win. So that's not going to be as easy as it was before. We play this Toronto team again, which I think, you know, a lot of people are learning. Not a bad team. Their record is not does not represent the kind of team that they are. They're much better than 7-17. So we got Toronto again, which is going to be a tough one. Then we got Wemby on Christmas Day. You guys want to underestimate Wemby? Like, that's a tough game. I don't care how bad the Spurs are. I mean, they're a 500 team, so that's a tough game. And then you got Orlando. Orlando, like we said, missing Paolo and Franz, should be a win. Should be. But this team has disappointed us by playing down to competition before the season. So I'm not just chugging up a win on that one. We should. I'm not doing it yet. And then we end the month with 2 games against Washington, which beating a team twice in a row is always difficult. But they should win both those games. It's Washington. Everton Fletcher in the chat. What's up, Ev? I didn't see your comment, brother. Oh, I see it right here. Tibbs doesn't make adjustments at all when you're up by double digits and your players chugging up threes. We have to get on them about that. I mean, but that's their offense. Those are the shots that they want. They just didn't knock them down. If they knocked down 2 of those, we wouldn't be saying that. You know, I get that they're not going down. Even I'm like, hey, at some point, attack the basket. But, like, they feel very comfortable taking those shots. You just got to knock them down at a certain point. Nas said, why fixing three-pointers? I don't understand the logic. History records will be tainted. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to do it. I also don't think that they should do anything about it in terms of, like, radical changes like that. The way you stop teams from taking three-pointers is by allowing them to play more physically out in the perimeter. It'll help deter straight-line drives. It'll force teams to be a little bit more creative with how you get drives. And teams are already getting very creative with how they get drives. But, you know, if you allow them to be more physical in the perimeter, if you actually started calling moving screens, small rule adjustments like that, and you'll see some stabilization with three-point shots. Kwame said, Wemby is going down. I have no faith in that team. They're a 500 team, man, and Wemby's been playing very well lately. They got the point guard, Chris Paul, guiding that young team. They're playing well, man. They're playing well. They're not last year's Spurs. They got some veterans out there. Harrison Barnes they added. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Start of the third quarter, y'all. Brunson has it up top, gets it over to Bridges. Gets it back to Brunson on the left wing, driving it down. Picks his dribble up, gets it out to Towns. Towns on the left wing is going to spot it for 3 over Pirtle. Comes up short. Abaji with the rebound. Here comes Barnes. Barnes bringing it down. Josh Hart's going to pick him up. Barnes gets it over to Grady Dick. Spinning, coming to his right, off the Pirtle screen, driving it down. Back up top to Barnes. They swing it over to RJ. RJ being guarded by OG. RJ pulling it out, coming to his right. Josh Hart switches onto him, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Pirtle. Back to RJ, ball knocked loose, diving onto it. Bridges picks it up. And Grady Dick fighting with it, and they fall on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. I need Bridges to rip the ball away more aggressively. What was that? Now I said physical basketball exactly. I mean, you're not even allowed to breathe on a guy on the perimeter or else it's a foul. If we got rid of that and just told guys, hey, you got to hoop. If we played FIBA rules, be slightly less three-pointers. You're never taking the three-pointer away. The game has changed forever. It's never going back. Unless you outlaw threes, unless you take the three-point line away, teams will be shooting threes at this rate forever. So people just got to get used to watching this brand of basketball. It is a fun brand of basketball. Bridges tips it over to Brunson. Brunson driving it down. Euro steps down the lane, gets the layup to go around two defenders. Beautiful move from Brunson. And great tip out by Bridges, who faked like he was going to tip it in, and then the last second, tipped it out. Barnes gets it over to RJ up top, being guarded by OG. Gets it over to Pirtle. Pirtle fakes the handoff, keeps it, hands it off to Abaji, coming to his left. Gets it over to RJ, gets open off some screens, puts up a three, comes up short. Bridges takes him down the rebound, hit ahead to Brunson, driving it down, stops, lays it up and in. Beautiful. And the Knicks getting out and running. And here comes the Raptors. I thought they were going to call a timeout. Never mind. The Raptors pushing the other way. RJ spins, goes up. Righty layup, can't get it to go. Pirtle right there for the rebound and put back. Guys, fellas, you can't let them run on a make, guys. How does that happen? Brunson bringing it down against Abaji. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Anunoby, back to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right off a Town screen, in the mid-range along the baseline. Kicks it up to Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the left wing. They're trying to feed Towns in the post. He gets it, and he gets fouled by RJ. Fouled in the post. El Tigre said, I'm late to the cardiac festival. was popping, El Tigre. Never late. We got a whole half of basketball left. Here we go. Anunoby's going to inbound. He gets it in the Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Abaji. Abaji's done a pretty good job on Brunson all night, making it difficult for him. Over to Towns. Towns driving it in and tries to kick it out to Anunoby right through OG's hands. Guys. Come on. Barnes driving it down on Bridges. In the paint. Stops. Pump fake. Leans in. Low fall away off glass. Gets it to go. Barnes just showing his physicality and strength over Bridges there. Bridges has it up top. Gets it over to Anunoby. Fakes the handoff. Driving it down. Gets blocked by Pirtle, and it's going to be off of Anunoby. As the quality in my stream goes way down, and I could hardly tell who's who. All right, there we go. We're back. Abaji has it up top, coming to his right off the screen, driving it down. Ball knocked out of his hands by Anunoby. It'll remain with Toronto. (65-64). A little bit of a slow start as they throw it inside to Abaji, who misses two layups, and then fight for the rebound. Towns ends up with it. But again, another missed layup for Toronto. The Knicks have gotten lucky tonight. Josh Hart tried to hit the bully pass inside into Bridges. Bobbled it, tried to save it out to Anunoby, but still knocked out of bounds by Toronto. The Knicks will still regain it. Anunoby gets it into Brunson. Brunson gets it over to Anunoby, comes to the basket, takes a foul, gets the lefty layup to go. He's going to go to the foul line for one more. Nice play from the Knicks off the out of bounds. The ATB. Nice play from the Knicks. RJ's third, they said? Hold on, let's look it up. Hold on. Get RJ into foul trouble. He's been by far the biggest pain in the butt tonight. He's been great. But Anunoby misses a free throw. Guys, what is with the missed free throws? Last two games here, and nobody steps up to guard Barnes. How does that happen as Barnes flashes a three? How does that happen? They missed a free throw. Barnes, all he did was bring the ball down, and literally nobody picked him up. How does that happen? What is that miscommunication right there? Josh Hart gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left, gets it over to Hart. Extra pass to Bridges, catches, pump fakes, back up top to Hart. He's going to put up the three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Barnes with the rebound. Here come the Raptors. Hit ahead to RJ. RJ, he's going to back down Brunson. Backing him down. They bring a double team, kicks it out to Barnes. Another wide open look. Another splash. Disgusted by this Knicks defense right now. Disgusted by it. Josh Hart has it on the left wing, just doing too much ball handling, and they're going to call it out of bounds on Barnes. Barnes incredulous at the call. Knicks inbound it. They get it in the Bridges, come to the basket, gets the layup to go. More bad defense out of the out of bounds by Toronto. The second layup the Knicks get. Then they throw the lob to Abaji, who can't get the clean catch. RJ with the three can't get it to go. Now they get it back to RJ. RJ with the tip can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns ends up with it, and then he gets fouled. Knicks catching another break there with another missed layup from Toronto. If Toronto just hit their layups, if they just hit their layups tonight, it would Toronto would have like a 10-point lead right now. If they just hit layups. They've missed like 5 or 6 layups tonight. Easy ones. Brunson bringing it down. Under 8 to go. Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by Grady Dick. Picks his dribble up, cross-court pass to Hart. Hart on the left wing. Back up top to Towns, catches, driving to his left on Pirtle, spins to his right, gets caught in the air, kicks it out the Bridges, swing through towards the baseline, gets caught in the air, saves it, tried to get it over to Josh Hart, passed it to nobody. It's a 3-on-2. RJ drives it in on Anunoby. Ooh, high off the glass with the left hand over OG Anunoby. Beautiful finish from RJ Barrett there. Beautiful finish. And Toronto building up a 5-point lead now. Knicks once up 11, now down 5. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Grady Dick. Coming to his right, gets it over to Anunoby, puts up a 3, trying to answer, can't get it to go off the back rim. Grady Dick with the rebound, here comes Barnes. Barnes bringing it down. Knicks struggling to score here. Barnes a dribble pull-up 3, he's feeling it, can't get that one to go. Towns with the rebound, here comes Brunson. Come on, Knicks, get a basket here. They haven't had a basket in the half court in a while. Towns bullying his way down the paint, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. And someone is hurt. Scotty Barnes is hurt. He's really hurt. I don't think it's the ankle. I think it's the foot. He's not holding the ankle. He's holding the foot. And Towns is also down hurt. Reckless play from everybody. Towns barreling his way into the paint. Players jumping at him. I think Barnes may have broken his foot the way he's holding it. That's not good. It's not good at all. Towns is back on his feet walking to the bench. Hattie said if the Knicks hit free throws, if the Raptors hit layups, it's gone both ways. Towns took an awkward fall. Barnes took an awkward fall, challenging from behind. I couldn't really see the feet, ankle area. Towns got a slight limp walking to the bench. Little grimace as well. Not great for either team. Not great for either team. The Barnes one is very concerning. That one seems very like. That seems like a serious injury. The Towns one seems like a little. That one seems like a little bump, little bruise. The Barnes one seems pretty serious. Like, not return to the game and miss like a month kind of serious. The way he was holding his foot. Usually when you sprain your ankle, you hold the ankle here and you squeeze. Let me get to a spot you guys can see me. Right in front of the elephant. Usually you hold your ankle here and you squeeze because the blood immediately rushes to the ankle and squeezing it here relieves some of the, again, let me stand over here, relieves some of the pain by trying to stop the blood flow right to it. He was holding his foot here. I can't, geez Louise me. I could just take that down, but I'm gonna make it difficult on myself. He was holding it here. He was holding the top of his foot. I could also do this. Ugh. So usually you roll your ankle and you hold the ankle here. He was holding his foot here on the top of his shoe, right? He was holding it like this. Like, ow, my foot hurts. My foot hurts. That, to me, that's not an ankle. I've never sprained my ankle, and I've sprained my ankle plenty of times. I've never sprained my ankle and held it like this. Immediately grab the ankle when you sprain it. He's holding his foot. That's bad luck. It's bad news. Towns, he was holding like his calf area, which can be an ankle. He's coming back out on the court though. Let's see if we get an update. We're back. Oh, let's see the replay. Is it long? Outside look. I don't want to look. Oy! Okay, so he rolls it. He does roll it. They're going to show another angle on it. Come on, I hate looking at this. Okay, so he does roll it. He lands. This is the left foot. I can still show it. He lands, does this, bounces back, but he's grabbing it like this, man. I'm telling you, that's a broken foot. I think he broke his foot. He's not putting any weight on it whatsoever. Towns knocks down the first free throw. That is truly unfortunate. Truly. Casey said, oh, he can't even walk on it. Nope. That is a telltale sign. I had a really severe high ankle sprain in high school, and I was able to limp off the court with some help. He wasn't even putting any pressure on it. Towns knocks down both of the free throws. We're approaching the halfway point of this third quarter, and the Raptors have a 3-point lead on the Knicks, but they have a ton of momentum as RJ drives it down to his left hand again and gets the lefty layup. RJ has been spectacular tonight. Not good, not great, he's been spectacular. Brunson gets it over to Towns, gets it over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson, jab step, coming to his right, driving it down, Euro steps, no look inside pass to Josh Hart, who gets the layup to go. Josh Hart's not going to miss no layups. Josh Hart has missed maybe like 2 layups all season long. Jakob Poeltl has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Hands it off to RJ, coming to his left, back up top to Mogbo. They swing it over to Mitchell. Mitchell, back over to Mogbo. Mogbo gets it over to Poeltl, who hits Mogbo, cutting back door on Josh Hart and gets the layup to go. How do we let Mogbo cut back door? Let him shoot threes. How do we do that? How do we do that? Mogbo. I've been calling him Mogbo. It's Mogbo. Brunson, beautiful pocket pass to Towns, and Towns comes up limping. Comes up limping. Get him out of the game, Tibbs. He's limping badly. Foul. Foul and get him out. Foul and get him out. I don't care. Poeltl has it up top. Hands it off to RJ. Coming to his left. Kicks it out. Mogbo driving to his right. Puts up a floater with the left. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. They're going to the Knicks. Tibbs, get Towns out of there. Stop letting him limp up and down the court. He's going to remain in the game, y'all. Brunson coming to his right. Puts up a three as they went under the screens. Brunson in and out and in again. And he gets one to stay. Timeout from the Raptors. And hopefully Towns doesn't come back out. I mean, he's walking fine on it. Yeah, this is just an ugly game. This is just an ugly game. I don't like it. Tied at 77. Oh, he rolled it again. Or maybe for the first time. I don't know. He rolled it. But he still somehow jumped off of it and got the layup to go. Oh, man, guys. Oh, man. Heidi said, dancer's fracture outside toes. I don't know what it is. No idea what it is, what it could be. All I know is it looked worse than a sprain. That's all I know. It looked worse than a sprain. Hattie said Raptors felt bad for Towns and called the timeout. Yeah, Tom Thibodeau was like turning a blind eye to it, and the Raptors coach like, can we call a timeout for this guy? He is limping. But you know, I don't even know. I don't even know. Sometimes it's better to play on it rather than sitting down and letting it swell up. I'm no doctor. I don't know, but AB said these NBA players are just made out of glass these days. They move around way more than they did back in the day. There's far more opportunity for players to get injured with how often players are moving versus how often they were moving back in the day. Like I said, if you go back and like I've said before, if you go back and you watch a 90s game, you will be astounded with how often guys are just standing around, not moving. You will be astounded. You will be like, damn, they really didn't move that often, huh? There's a lot of standing around back in the day. There's constant movement nowadays, which is why it's so blatant when you watch the Knicks or any team in the NBA standing around. You're like, what are you guys doing? But motion offenses are what's taking over the league, which is why, like, when some of you guys in the chat are like, they need to run more plays. No team runs plays. Every team has sets. You get into a set, you run a couple of things, you go through options, and then if everything breaks down, you give the ball to your best player and you say, do something with it. That part of basketball will never change. That part of basketball will never change. When things break down, you put the ball in your best player's hands and you're like, hey, go do something with it then. You got 8 seconds. Make magic happen. If your offense breaks down. Every team does that. But teams don't run plays. They have sets. You get in your set. That's what you do. Karen said maybe he doesn't want to come out. Yeah, but you got to protect the players from themselves. No player ever wants to come out. But if you're limping up and down the court for 2 straight possessions, I got to get you out of the game. I got to get you out. I got to sit you down for a little bit. Sitter Productions. What's up, Sitter? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. No problem. We stream at every Knicks game. And we will be streaming the qualifying games tomorrow, too. At least the late one. All right, we're back into it. Mogbo has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left, off the screen, driving it in on Towns, puts up the lefty layup, can't get it to go. But Pirtle right there yet again for the offensive rebound and putback, man. Pirtle has been a demon on the offensive glass tonight. Towns is contesting shots at the basket, and Pirtle is right there for the offensive rebounding. Brunson spinning off the pressure, driving it down, Euro stepping down the lane, kicks it out to a wide open Anunoby in the left corner, and he continues to miss fire from 3. Looked like he was going to get off to a nice start earlier in the game, and he's struggled to shoot it consistently all night long. And they call a travel on Davion Mitchell. AP said, have to watch my 94 Eastern Conference Game 7 DVD. You got it on DVD. That's pretty fire, AP. I'm not going to lie. Having it on DVD is fire. Having it on physical media is fire, dude. I got to get me some of them. I love physical media. Towns tried to hit Anunoby down low, and the ball got tipped away. Here comes the Raptors in transition. RJ Euro stepping past Brunson. Goes up, can't get it to go. Looking for a foul call, doesn't get it. Brunson over to Hart. Hart putting his head down, attacking Mogbo with the righty layup. Can't get the righty layup to go, but he did get fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Josh Hart at the foul line for 2 free throws. The Knicks are down 2, 79-77. This has been a very slow-paced game. There hasn't been too many big events. Usually we're popping off the walls at certain points. As the Knicks miss yet another free throw. I tried not to bring it up, right? I tried not to bring it up. Didn't want to give them the commentator's curse, but it doesn't seem like it's mattering. Knicks are just misfiring from free throw. These last couple of games, man, it's getting very annoying. It's getting very annoying. Can we get back to knocking down our free throws, please? At least hit this next one, Josh, please. Come on. At least get the one. Thank you. Josh Hart does knock down the next one. So they split a pair of free throws there. It's a 1-point game. Knicks are 11-16 from the foul line. Davion Mitchell has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Gets over to Olenek. Achua has checked in for Towns. To get it over to Olenek, spotting up from 3, and gets it to go over Achua. Splashes it, nothing but net on the left wing. Here comes Josh Hart bringing it down. In and out dribble coming to his left, driving it down, taking the contact. Tried to kick it out to Anunoby. Ball tipped back inside the Josh Hart. Takes some contact, goes up, can't get it to go. Too busy looking for a foul call. Didn't focus on the finish. Missed it. Raptors in transition. They get it into RJ in the post against Hart. RJ backing him down in the paint. Leans in, goes up, can't get the foul to go, but Josh Hart fouls him. Can't get the shot to go, but Josh Hart fouls him. RJ going to the foul line for 2 free throws. It was a long 2, they called it. 81-79. 81-78. It's a 3-point game with RJ going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Tripping all over my words tonight, yo. Why is my timer still going? RJ makes a free throw. It hit the back of the rim and the backboard, had some spin on it because it hit the backboard, hit the front of the rim, and then rolled through the basket. Everything going in for RJ tonight. He's having a fantastic game. I can't help but smile. I wish it wasn't against our Knicks, but I can't help but smile. He does miss the second one. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left off a couple of screens. RJ switches onto him. Brunson looking to dance. Hits over to Anunoby, right corner 3. He's been open all game long, and he continues to miss fire tonight from 3. Davion Mitchell bringing it down, hit ahead to RJ. RJ on the left wing, coming down, spinning to his right. Spins right into a double team, loses it off his foot. McBride hit ahead to Achua. One dribble, down the lane, righty layup, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Mogbo comes up with it, and he's bringing it down. We got to convert on some of these guys. You can't be trailing and missing layups like that. Olynyk tried to hit it back up top. Anunoby with the steal, coming down the lane. Euro steps down, takes some contact, gets the righty layup to go. Anunoby getting an easy one there. Hopefully that'll help open up his perimeter game. Jacoby Walter, jab step, gets right into the paint with no deterrence at the basket, gets a wide open, easy layup to go. 84-80. What a disjointed game all around tonight. Anunoby on the left wing hits Brunson, cut to the basket, kicks it out to Bridges, catches, fires from the right corner, knocks it down. The Knicks have gotten open looks from 3, and they haven't knocked it down tonight. They do get that one to go. RJ has it up top, gets it over to Olynyk. Olynyk gets it over to Walters. Walters coming to his left off the Olynyk screen. Snaking it to his right hand. Gets to the foul line, pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Good box out from Bridges, and then Achua cleans it up with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Hits Bridges in the post. Ball knocked out of his hands. Brunson will recover it. Shot clock down to 10. Brunson bringing it down. Gonna run the pick and roll with Anunoby. Coming to his left. A dribble pull-up 3 over RJ. In and out, can't get it to go. How many shots have that happened to Brunson tonight? It's a 2-on-1. They throw the lob to RJ. And he goes up sky high and throws that one down with 2 hands. I thought that pass was going to be way off. RJ said, nah, I got it. I got it. We're going to get a timeout from the Knicks. 86-83. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. It's been back and forth all night. And honestly, hasn't even been a well-played game. I think both teams have just been very disjointed overall. Just kind of hanging in there. Sam said, I was worried about Towns playing too many minutes after his patella tendonitis causing him to miss a game. Yeah, I mean, you have to put down an injury as Brunson comes up limping too. Brunson looks like with a rolled ankle on the fans in the back or something. Jeez Louise, just get out of this game. Just survive this game at this point. Just survive it. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you guys know me. I when the Knicks do well, I start bouncing off the walls. And there just hasn't been much hype tonight. Hasn't been a hype game tonight. It's kind of just been messy. It's been a very messy game from both sides. From both sides. Campaign is in for Brunson here. AP said, if the Knicks are struggling like this, I don't expect them to win the game. Brunson's on the bench. He's hurt. He's hurting. He's hurting a lot. See the replay here. I didn't see it. Is it a rolled ankle or is it worse? What? It didn't look like he rolled the ankle. But he did walk off his own power, so it can't be that bad. They get it over to Payne, get it over to Bridges. Ball almost turned over. Anunoby saves it out to Bridges. And then they call a foul on Anunoby. What is going on? Brunson going back to the locker room. That's not good. He is walking off on his own power, which is good. But all right, here we go. Davion Mitchell bringing it down. Knicks down 3. Under a minute to go here in the third. Got a whole fourth quarter to get through, guys. Knicks just have to survive this one. Davion Mitchell on the left wing. Up top to Grady Dick. Get it over to Olynyk. Olynyk trying to hit Grady Dick, cut back door. Gets blocked by Precious Achiuwa. Ball back out to Mogbo, and it's a shot clock violation. There you go, Precious. There you go. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Brunson does roll the ankle. I thought it was like a non-contact calf injury to where the Achilles in. That's what I was worried about. But they just showed the replay. He does roll the ankle on something with the fans behind him or something. It was weird. Rolled the ankle, went back into the locker room. He should be all right. Should be all right. All right, 20 seconds. Campaign has it up top. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. Leaning in, stopping, pulling it out, kicks it out to McBride. And they call a travel on Deuce McBride. Yeah, I don't want to see what that travel was too. Where was the travel? Tony Brothers is by far the worst official in the league. And, he's the lead official tonight. So that's why it's been a really bad, uneven officiated game. Olynyk in the paint gets blocked by Precious and then throws it up, but doesn't get it off in time, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. A third quarter of misery is how I'll describe that. That was just like, we're in survival mode. Not only was the play bad and inconsistent overall, players are going down left and right. Scotty Barnes is gone. He's disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if they did officially come out and say it's a broken foot or whatever it is, but he's gone. Towns is hobbling out there with an injury, a rolled ankle. Brunson then rolls his ankle. What is going on tonight? Robin Scholl, what's up, Robin? What's wrong with the Knicks? Inconsistent play. They're out there in Toronto. They normally don't play well in Toronto to begin with. They've been an uneven road team this year. And they're just struggling out there. Struggling out there with pretty much everything. They're getting open looks from 3. They're not knocking them down. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? My man David said they can be hurt now, but remember plane ride and day off and swelling not good. Yeah. Hattie said, what are we watching? NBA bloopers? Where's Ahmad Rashad? As Deegan said, no defense. Inconsistent defense is what I'll say. It's been very inconsistent tonight. Okay, I wanted to look up if there is indeed a follow-up on what happened with Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is done for the night with a right ankle sprain. All right. Right ankle sprain. Good. Right ankle sprain. So good for Scotty Barnes. Escapes what could have been a horrific injury. It didn't look good, especially with the way he was grabbing his foot. But it's just an ankle sprain for Scotty Barnes, which is good. Which is good. David said, we need a team defense meeting. No defense horrible all year. It's some of it is personnel. Some of it is just like, you got to play better. You got to play better. Sweetie said, love the hair. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I've been growing it out for a while. Just wanted to surprise y'all tonight. All right, start of the fourth quarter. I don't even got the timer set up. Davion Mitchell has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left off the Olynyk screen. Up top, Olynyk as the pick and pop on the right wing, puts up the three, comes up short. Towns with the rebound, he's back in. Home run pass to McBride. One dribble, going up, lefty layup, gets it to go. Beautiful finish from Deuce. And great pass from Towns on the outlet. Jacoby Walters bringing it down over to Olynyk. Olynyk up top. Coming to his right, hands it off to Mogbo. Coming to his left. Mogbo picks his dribble up. He's in the paint. Kicks it out to Walters. Back to Mogbo. Mogbo. Back to Olynyk. Being guarded by Towns. Olynyk feeds. Grady Dick come to the basket. Wide open for a layup off a screen because there's no help from our Knicks. How is there no help with Anunoby chasing a guy coming off screens? That's not Anunoby's fault. That's the help fault. Jacoby Walters flops. Campaign's going to set his feet and fire a three. In and out, can't get it to go. Mogbo with the rebound. I feel like I've said that 100 times tonight. All these Knicks three-pointers, in and out, in and out, in and out, all night long. Davion Mitchell has it up top, leaves it off for Walters. Walters is going to spot up for a three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Olynyk with the offensive rebound in the paint. Kicks it out to Davion Mitchell coming to his left off the screen. Stopping, kicking it out. And then a travel on Olynyk. Everton Fletcher, my man Ev. It's because of the heavy minutes. Now it's coming back to haunt them. The starters leading the league in minutes. I mean, the starters are up there in minutes, but they're not leading the league in minutes. There are other players who play more than the Knicks do. More than the Knicks starters. Sprained ankles are not a result of high minutes. You don't attribute every injury to guys playing a lot of basketball. Rolled ankles, it could happen in literally 1 minute of play, or it could happen in your 40th minute of play. It is not a result of playing a lot of basketball. A sprained ankle could happen at any time. We got a timeout, a stoppage in play. I don't know if it's an official timeout or the Raptors took a timeout, but Olynyk's got a little bit of blood on his arm, so they got to call a timeout and clean that up. Knicks are down by 1. And what is, honestly, I'm not going to be honest with you guys, pretty unentertaining game. In my view, like, I would just be in full survival mode right now. Like, we need to survive. We need to get to the end of this game with a win. Some way, somehow, I don't care. But everybody get to the end healthy and with a win. Campaign bringing it down against Walters. We're back into it. 10:30 to go. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges up top coming to it right off the Achua screen. Over to Payne. Payne spots up on the right wing for a three. Off the back rim. McBride with the offensive rebound. Pulling it back out. Being guarded by Mitchell. Gets it back to Bridges. Bridges a right wing three. No hesitation. Rattles it in. Save us, Mikal Bridges. Save us tonight. Mikal Bridges is one of the only guys tonight knocking down threes consistently all night long. Back tied at 88. Grady Dick has it. Hands it off to Mogbo. Driving it down. Ball knocked out of bounds by Achua. 10 minutes to go. Precious Achua subbing out of the game. I thought Precious was playing excellently. Can we keep Precious in the game, please? Can we just keep Precious in the game? They get it into Walters being guarded by Payne. Brunson's coming back out of the locker room. You love to see it. Things you love to see. Brunson coming back out. Olynyk steps back for a mid-range jumper over Towns. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes McBride on the left wing, trying to push the pace a little bit, trying to bring some energy into this one. McBride dancing it against Mitchell. Mitchell, a great defender. They get it into Towns in the post. Ball knocked away. Towns has to go recover it. Driving to his right, stepping back, crossing over to his left, going right. Oh, and he slipped and fell. Okay. I just got nervous. I just got a little nervous. It was an awkward slip and fall. But everybody's all right. Everybody pops right back up, no problem. Okay, Towns going to the foul line for 2 free throws, though. They did call the foul on Olynyk. This is a stressful game in terms of, like, injury management, y'all. This is a stressful game with injury management tonight. I am stressed. Get to the end of the game, please. We got 9:30 left to go. Please, guys, please. Let's get to the end. 3GP said, before the end of the team, you need to do the Travolta pose for us for the end of the stream. I got you guys. I got you guys. We're gonna turn the music lights back on. You know what though? Let's take care of it right now, because I don't want to do it in a bad mood if the Knicks end up losing, right? So hold on. We got to get into character. Ooh, I wish I had music. I wish I had music going on right now. We got to get into full character though. Here we go. You know what? No. This don't feel right. Don't feel right without the music. Sammy said ankle sprains are more likely to occur when you're fatigued because of tired muscles, have decreased ability to support your joints, making you more susceptible to twisting or rolling your ankles. I don't know what to tell you, Sam. Basketball players have rolled their ankles in 2 minutes of action, and they've rolled their ankles in 40 minutes of action. You can tell me what Google says all you want. I've played basketball before. I'm sure you've played basketball before. We've been watching basketball most of our lives, I'm sure. You know that sprained ankles are not caused by guys playing a lot of minutes. Sprained ankles are caused by freak accidents. We got to get the right music. Hold on. You can't do it without music. I feel it feels weird. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let me do this. Hold on. All right, I got some mix I just pulled up on YouTube real quick. I've never heard it before. I don't know what it is. It's some dude standing in front of the keyboard. We gonna get to it for a second. We're gonna get to it in a second. Towns, they did go review it, courtesy of the challenge from Toronto. They did not overturn it. It's still a foul. Towns is at the foul line for 2 free throws, and he misses another free throw. Knicks, guys. I know you don't practice, but y'all gotta get your butts in the gym and just shoot free throws. Y'all not doing nothing tomorrow but shooting free throws. You gotta walk through. We got a big game on Wednesday. Go shoot your dang free throws, please. And he misses both? Decades of staying alive, that's a pretty good one. I don't want to get copyright struck, though. That's the problem. So you have to find a song that's not copyrighted. Pirtle has it up top. After the 2 missed free throws, hands it off to Abaji, driving it down, lefty layup, can't get it to go. Good contest from Towns. Bridges with the rebound. Here comes McBride. McBride on the right wing. Leaves it off to Towns. Towns spots up for a straightaway 3. He's feeling it. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Maybe not the greatest of shots when you just missed 2 free throws. Maybe not the greatest of shots. Mogbo crosses over to his right, leaves it off to Pirtle. Little push shot in the paint, gets it to go. And the Raptors go back up by 2. The Knicks have not led here in the second half. I don't believe they have. Maybe they have. I don't believe so. Towns has it up top. Crossing over to his left, driving it down on Pirtle. Goes through the contact, gets the lefty layup to go. Towns taking matters into his own hands right now, it appears. Davion Mitchell on the left wing. Coming to his right off the Pirtle screen. They go under. He pump fakes. Good defense from McBride, not making it easy. Gets it over to Pirtle. Pirtle over to Mitchell. Mitchell in and out dribble coming to his left. In the paint, kicks it out. They leave Mogbo wide open on the right wing for a 3. Can't get it to go. Campaign snatches the rebound. He's bringing it down. Campaign pushing the pace. Coming down the lane. Scoop layup with the right hand. Gets it to go. Sneakily got it under Jakob Pirtle there. GP said 50K charge to Cat. Absolutely. Mogbo puts up another 3, gets fouled, and 1 4-point play. Who is that? Campaign? Doing too much, y'all. You're doing too much, kids. Fellas, what are we doing out there? Oh, no, that's Jacoby Walters, not Mogbo. Excuse me. Jacoby Walters has been off all game long. Finally hits one as he gets fouled by Campaign. Because, of course, that's how that goes. 92-93. Duan Cooley, what's up, Duan? Jacoby Walters does miss the free throw. Both teams missing free throws now. Campaign bringing it down, coming to it right off the town screen. Gets it over to McBride. McBride on the right wing. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges, right corner three, knock me down. Thank you, Mikhail. Somebody's playing well tonight. Somebody's knocking down shots. Mikhail Bridges saving the game for the Knicks tonight. He's got 20 points. He's 4 for 6 from 3. Pirtle has it, driving it down, leaves it off for RJ, who's just checked back in. Reverse layup over OG, gets it to go. And here comes McBride bringing it down. Hands it off to Payne, over to Towns. Towns up top, hits Payne, come back door, leaves it off. Anunoby, right corner three. OG's been off all game long, continues to be off. Fight for the rebound. They tip it over to RJ. RJ bringing it down. RJ on the right wing. Coming to his left. Cross court pass to Walters. Driving to his right. Ball poked loose by Anunoby. Comes up with yet another steal. My man, OG. Blocks, steals, he's doing it all. Bridges, a dribble pull-up three over RJ. Can't get it to go. Needed that one. I needed that one. Just for the feeling, just for the vibes. Would have been a big shot, Mikhail. First real huge shot for the Knicks. They get it over to Walters, back to Mogbo. Driving it down against Towns. Great defense from Towns, but Mogbo gets it to go anyway. Got it to go anyway with the lefty layup. 6:30 to go. 2-point lead for Toronto again. Brunson's at the scorer's table. It's nice to see Brunson. He's getting ready to check back in. Good to see he's feeling all right. All right, we got half of the fourth quarter left to go. And just in case this game doesn't end the way we want it to, I don't want to have to do this while being in a bad mood. So I don't know what music is about to play right now. But this guy's sitting at a DJ table. He said he's got an 80s mix here. Said it's pop rock. He's got Queen, Baltimore, Rick Astley, Michael Jackson. All right, brother. Don't copyright strike me, my man. Just please. Let's do this. Right? It should be this, right? Yeah. All right, I'm going to turn my mic off, too. I'm going to turn my mic off. And we gonna get busy. We're gonna get busy. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Let's do it.
Over the Knicks.
Yeah, the hometown kid doing a good job.
Almost got copyright strike. We had to cut it. We had to cut it quickly. Thank you, Athena. I forgot to turn the mic off. We had to cut it quickly. As soon as I heard I'm about to break free, I was like, oh, we gotta cut it.
Look at tonight's Kia card, 26.
It was like, no. Oh, and this is still on? All right, there we go. Immediately had to cut it. Immediately had to cut it. I wish I had a copyright-free version of it, but anyway, we're back into it. And we still got the Knicks lights on. All right. Brunson has it up top. He's back into the game, coming to his left, dribbling it down, going under the basket, leaves it off for McBride, cutting to the basket, reverse layup, can't get it to go down. Another missed layup here tonight. They get it over to RJ, being guarded by Hart, who's checked back in. RJ driving to his left, stops, turns, pivots, steps through, leaves it off for Pirtle. Ball knocked loose. Josh Hart picks it up, shot out of a cannon, bringing it down. It's a 3-on-3. Leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges in the paint, leaves it off for Josh Hart. Pump fakes in the paint, stops, turns, pivots, leaves it off for McHale, steps back, leaves it off for Josh Hart. Playing some catch. Josh Hart puts up a 3, splashes it. We'll take it. We'll take it. It was awkward. It was weird. They wanted a layup. They couldn't get a layup. Josh Hart knocks down the 3. We'll take it. I love it. I love it. RJ has it up top. Gets it over to Grady Dick, back to RJ. RJ coming to his right. Off a screen. Gets to the basket. Gets blocked by Towns at the basket. Ball knocked loose. Mogbo picks it up and lays it up and in. Oof. Some serendipity there for the Raptors. Good defense from the Knicks overall. Good effort from Mogbo. Pursuing that ball. Kinahara, what's up, Kinahara? Brunson driving to his left. Good defense from Abaji. Kicks it out to Towns for an open 3. 3 starting to fall, y'all. The 3s are starting to fall as the Knicks take a 2-point lead here. 101 to 99. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a tight one. RJ coming to his right off the Pirtle screen. Stops, leaves it off of Pirtle in the paint, flips it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go down. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart. There we go, y'all. Come on. Get another good shot. String together some stops and scores here. We're on our way. Josh Hart gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, ball knocked loose. Goes back into the backcourt to get it. Coming to his right off a high Town screen. Steps back, crosses over to his left, driving it down. Stops, pump fake, leaves it off for Josh Hart. Easy layup, gets it. Oh, missed it. He missed it. I just counted on Josh Hart hitting the free throw and he missed it. Josh Hart don't miss layups. He doesn't miss layups. RJ gets it over to Mogbo, back to Grady Dick, coming to his right, pump fakes, over to Pirtle, back to Grady Dick, and a kick ball by Towns. Good defense from Towns these last couple of possessions. Just get out of this game healthy and with a win, somehow. Ugly game, it don't matter though. Just put a W on the board here. RJ snaking around the defense, getting to his left hand, over McBride, gets it to go. Good screening navigation by RJ. Great screening from Jakob Pirtle overall. Ties it up at 101. RJ's been phenomenal tonight. Josh Hart has it up top. Gets it over to Towns. Towns leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges coming to his left off the Town screen. Snaking it to his right hand. Driving it down. Stops in the mid-range. Pull-up jumper over Pirtle. Comes up short. Don't like that shot, McHale. Don't like that shot at all. Here comes Abaji bringing it down against McBride, putting his head down, attacking, slips, falls, out of bounds, or foul. I think they called the foul McBride. Mark said, I don't like this. I don't like it either. Kinahara said, man, could Bridges make a big shot? Here's the surprising thing, Kinahara. Mikal Bridges has been the best. He's been the most consistent player all night for the Knicks tonight. Nobody else can buy a basket tonight. OG has had open look after open look, has been misfiring all night long. Towns has, Brunson has in the second half especially. Baji's got to inbound it. Gets it into RJ. RJ being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right off the Pirtle screen. And then a foul on OG reaching. .3:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tied at 101, y'all. Tied at 101. Abaji gets it into RJ. Coming to his right. In and out dribble. Attacking Towns. Stops. Turns. Pivots. Cross-court pass. Davion Mitchell with a left corner 3 over Josh Hart. Great contest. Didn't matter. Davion Mitchell knocked down the 3 anyway. Brunson bringing it down against Abaji. Directing traffic. Coming to his right. Off of Bridges' screen. Now over to Bridges. Jab step. Driving to his left. Over to Anunoby. Over to Josh Hart. Over to Towns. Towns up top. Davion Mitchell switched onto him. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Just throws it up. Gets fouled. And 1, baby. Nothing but net for JB. Yeah, hold that. Hold the gooseneck, JB. Hold the gooseneck. He got that handoff deep. Over Davion Mitchell. Get your hands off me. I'm not a lefty. But Brunson caught that off the handoff from Towns, and he said, actually, he did it with right foot forward. So he said, I got to put it up. And he held that gooseneck. And one. Get your hands off the elbow, Davion Mitchell. Brunson going to the foul line for one more. Hey, they've been talking down in your name all season. All season, JB. Don't miss this free throw. They said you can't hit clutch free throws, but you're going to hit this clutch free throw. Davion Mitchell bringing it down. Knicks take a 1-point lead. Jakob has it up top. Get it over to RJ. RJ attacking to his right. Tried to hit the cross-court pass. Beautiful. Beautiful job by Towns. Comes up with the steal. Knocked the pass away. Josh Hart bringing it down. He's gonna hold it. Smart move. Smart move. We got the lead. Got the 1-point lead. Hand it off to JB, the captain. Make a good decision here. He's saying, everybody get out. I'm running the pick and pop with Bridges. Dancing around the Bridges screen. Grady Dick switches onto him. This is what he wants. Now he's dancing. Quick crossover to his right. Another dribble pull-up three. Ooh, way off. Almost banked it in, actually. Can't get it to go. Davion Mitchell with the rebound. Hit ahead to Agbaji. Agbaji putting his head down, attacking, kicks it out. RJ, right corner three. He likes those. Airballs it. Love it. Josh Hart with the rebound. Hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Davion Mitchell to beat. Runs right into him. Ball knocked loose. Got to go grab it. Ball knocked loose still. And then out of bounds. And they're going to say it's Toronto ball? Toronto ball. Out of bounds on Brunson. Ball going back to Toronto here. Why is my stream so far behind? It's 105, 106. What is going on? 145 to go. Brunson up top, over to Towns. Towns, extra pass. Bridges, left corner three. Come on, Bridges. He's been knocking down all night, y'all. He's been knocking them down all night. Knicks with the 2-point lead. They get it back to RJ. RJ over to Grady Dick. Back up to Pirtle. Pirtle up top being guarded by Towns. They throw it down low to RJ in the post. Gets fouled by Brunson, and he gets the and one to go over Jalen Brunson. Come on, JB. You know you gotta hack him. You gotta hack him, man. Oh, they called a foul on the floor. Foul before the shot attempt. Knicks catch a break. They catch a huge break. Grady Dick's got to inbound it. Get it into Agbaji. Agbaji hands it off to RJ. RJ crosses over to his left, driving it down. Right into Bridges. Should have been a charge, no call. They get it back up top to Grady Dick, wide open for three. Can't get it to go, grab a rebound. Towns snatches a big rebound in the paint. Huge rebound. And here comes Josh Hart. Hands it off to Brunson. 1 minute to go. Brunson bringing it down. Knicks have a 2-point lead. Come on. Come on. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Mitchell. Running the pick and roll with Josh Hart. They show double team, kicks it out to Josh Hart, catches, pump fakes, driving it down in the paint, little pull-up jumper, too long, bouncing on the rim, can't get it to go. Towns grabs the rebound, knocked out of his hands. RJ picks it up, and he's got a full head of steam. Brunson, the lone person, driving it down, goes up, gets the layup to go through contact. Ooh, tough drive from RJ Barrett, y'all. Tough drive. He's got 40 tonight? RJ's got 40, hooping. Oh, he got 30. Got 30. All right. That's what I thought. I was like, 40's kind of crazy, no? Astro, what's up, Astro? I like RJ, but Knicks must win this. Me too. I love RJ. RJ's always going to be my guy. I'm upset he's having a great game against us. RJ is, yeah, he's got 30, 13 for 23 from the floor, 3 for 7 from 3. 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Tied at 108. 42 seconds to go. Keith Kendrick, what's up, Keith? Can we get 2 baskets in a row? That would be as good a time as any. Mark said, F RJ, he's dead to me. How can he be dead to you? How can he be dead to you? He got traded. He didn't want to go nowhere. Got traded. Now, Hartenstein's worse than dead to me. I put a curse on Hartenstein. I hope he has misfortune for the next 3 years. How dare he? How dare he? All right, here we go. We're back into it. 108, 108, 42 seconds to go. Brunson's got to inbound it. Davion Mitchell guarding the inbounds. Come on, Knicks. 42 seconds. Get a good shot. Brunson gets it into Towns. Hands it back off to Brunson. They show a double team to Brunson. Coming to his left. Inside pass to Towns. Pass was low. Towns able to pick it up, and he lays it up and in. We're going to get another timeout. Good execution, y'all. Good execution. Captain the big cities. I love it. I love it. So now we need a defensive stop. This is where we've struggled all night long. Although in the half court, the Knicks defense has been pretty solid. Been pretty solid in the half court tonight. Karl-Anthony Towns is up to 21 points tonight. 15 big old rebounds yet again, continuing to rebound the hell out of the ball tonight. Robert Smith, what's up, Rob? Sharon McLean, Patrick Ewing. Now, there's big cities right there. There's big cities. As Digga said, I can't go through no more of this, but I keep coming back for more. True addicts, man. True Knicks addicts here. All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout. 36 seconds. Get a defensive stop here, Knicks, and you should be all right. Here we go. Abaji's going to inbound. Josh Hart guarding him. Get it into RJ. RJ being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right off the Pirtle screen. RJ's going to attack Towns. Stops in the paint. Goes up. Gets blocked. Anunoby and Towns converge. Bridges rips away the rebound. Gets it over to McBride. McBride bringing it down. Smart. Doesn't cross the halfway point. Now gets it over to Towns. Towns has it. Gets it over to Anunoby up top. Beautiful. I never started the timer. 14 seconds to go. Coming to his right. Anunoby dancing with it. Over to Towns. Catches. Puts up the three. Knock that down. Oh my goodness. Karl-Anthony Towns saved the game, y'all. Big cities. Welcome to the squad, Big City. Talk to him. Talk to him. Big three. That city's right there. New York right there. Flesh it. Yes, sir. Flash the camera with it. New York all day. All the Knicks gear. New York all day. This is a bad one to grab. New York gear all day. Knicks all day. That's a bad one to grab right here, though. Grab this sweater right here. Knicks all day. Knicks, right here. Knicks all day, baby. Knicks all day. Knicks all day. Karl-Anthony Towns, Knicks all day. Come on, man. Comes up with the big defensive possession on RJ. He's been cooking us all night. Big defensive possession. Him and RJ, him and OG get the block on RJ. And then coming down on the other end. Well contested, by the way. He said, I don't give a damn. I'm big cities. In New York. Bop. Knocks it down. Nothing but net, too. Nothing but net, too. $25, 26 cents. It's not over yet? Nah, it's over. 6 seconds to go. Knicks up by 5. It's over. It's over. They don't got three-point shooters like that. Keenan G said, never a doubt. Never. Never, Keenan. Never. Never, not once. Abaji got to get it in. Give me the 5 seconds. And they get it into Jacoby Walters, who was out of bounds when he caught it. That's going to wrap it up, y'all. Wrap me up. That's it. Knicks walking out with a win. We said just walk out of here with a W. This Raptors team is feisty. But all the injuries, suffering, Scotty Barnes ended up going out, ball knocked loose. Towns picks it up, that's it. That's it. End of the game. I didn't even give him the 3 points. 113-108 is the final score. Shout out to Big City. Shout out to the captain, Jalen Brunson, who came back in after the rolled ankle. Shout out RJ Barrett, former Knick. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Always love me some RJ. He hooped tonight. It wasn't enough, though. Scotty Barnes did get hurt. Shout out Mikal Bridges. Pretty solid all-around game. Kept the team in it. Was one of the only guys knocking down shots tonight. One of the only guys consistently throughout the game knocking down shots. Slim said OG stuffed RJ for the win. Oh, they're going to show the replay. Who got it? It was OG. How many blocks OG have tonight? Let's go through the final box score, y'all. Let's go through the final box score. Let's get that out of here. Let's go back over here. Mark said, RJ who? Don't know him. All right, final box scores, y'all. Bridges ends up with 23. Towns ends up with 24. Big three. He was 1 for 4 before that. Knocked down that big one at the end. OG was 2 for 9, 6 for 14 overall. He had open look after open look, and he couldn't knock him down. He did end up with 2 steals and 3 blocks. He's been a menace defensively all year. Even though RJ kind of gave it to him a little bit, RJ ends up with 30 points, 13 for 24 from the field, so pretty efficient. 3 for 7 from 3. Only got to the foul line 2 times. They didn't foul him. 8 boards, 4 assists. He's been racking up the assist numbers. Knicks did a good job of keeping him as a scorer tonight and not allowing him getting his teammates involved. Although Scotty Barnes only played 23 minutes because he did go out with the injury. It is what it is. You play who's in front of you. It was unfortunate, but Knicks were able to pull out the win. 19 for Jacoby Walter off the bench. 6 for 12. I feel like Jacoby Walter hit like 2 shots tonight. How did he end up 6 for 12? Shout out to him. Good game from him, I guess. Very weird game. Very weird game from both sides. It was just really ugly, really up and down, really inconsistent. There were times where the Knicks started to look good and looked like they were starting to string together some possessions, and then it would go the other way. And same thing with the Raptors. There were times where they would look good and string together some possessions. They're getting out and running, and then it would kind of fall apart. And it was just kind of a rock fight a little bit. Neither team really had a ton of momentum going one way or the other. Campaign did play. So if we go through the full box score, Campaign ended up with 7 points, 3 for 6 from the field, played 13 minutes in his game back after missing the last 2 games, I believe. McBride ended up with 8, Achua with 7. They didn't really score in the second half, but McBride did have 5 assists. That's nice. Precious Achua, I thought, was very good defensively in the second half. Josh Hart, 10, 4 and 3. Not a very Josh Hart stat line, but he rolled his ankle. Brunson rolled his ankle. Towns rolled his ankle. And then Scotty Barnes, bad ankle sprain earlier in the game. Mikal Bridges, 5 for 8 from 3, 9 for 14 from the field. He did his thing. He was a +9 tonight, 23 points. I thought Mikal Bridges had a pretty solid game tonight. 3GP said, we got a new rabbit's foot, the Chevy Boogie. Now pair that with the Velvet Blazer. It's the championship. Yeah, we might have to break it out for special occasions, but it was a fun night. K. Hazy said, we won this because Payne was back. I don't care. How many? Kinhara said, what? How many ankles? Yeah, it got scary. It got real sketchy there, Kinhara. We, at some point in the third quarter, we were like, all right, we just get out of this game in survival mode. We are in full survival mode. So Towns and Scotty Barnes had a big collision at the basket, and Barnes went down, and he was in agony. We thought he possibly broke his foot. That's how he couldn't even put pressure on it. Like, he hobbled into the locker room, not putting any pressure on his foot. We thought it was bad. Turns out they just ruled it an ankle sprain, a really bad ankle sprain. But Towns also rolled his ankle in that play. And then he rolled his ankle again, like 2 possessions later, attacking the basket. Brunson rolled his ankle on a fan where he was standing on the sideline and he went to turn up the court and then turn the ankle. Yeah, it was a messy night. Josh Hart rolled his ankle in the first half. Listen, I'm just happy we survived the game and everybody for the most part is pretty healthy. Now, get some rest and get ready for Wednesday. Because, Big game on Wednesday. Also, I can't wait to shave my head tonight and go to bed. Mark said we won because Cat is back. Well, I don't know. I think campaign had a bigger effect on the team, no? I think campaign was the bigger deal here. Now, it was nice to see the full rotation. Obviously, minus Mitchell Robinson. Tom Thibodeau still rocking with 8 guys. But that's because he can't trust Jericho Sims after what he saw the last couple of games. So we're going with Precious. I'd like to see Precious and Towns a little bit more. He only played it for a couple of minutes tonight, so. Kerwin Nixman said, let's wait and see when that ankle cools off tomorrow. I hope Brunson misses no time. I think he'll be all right considering he came back into this game, although that is, a little bit of adrenaline as well. I think he'll be fine. We'll see, though. We'll see, right? Uh, 3GB said, scary that this was a struggle. Nah, I mean, Toronto's a good team, man. Like, we talked about it early. Like, Boston went into overtime and won it on a buzzer beater against this Toronto team. And that was a game where Scotty Barnes didn't play at all. That was just RJ and the guys, And it took them to overtime with a buzzer beater from Tatum. So the Raptors team is feisty. We talked about how 7-17 isn't representative of how good of a team they actually are. Like, they're probably closer to a 500 ball club. Obviously dealing with a lot of injuries, but still, like, they're feisty. They stay in games. They just haven't been able to pull them out at the end, which most, younger teams struggle to do so anyway. Nostalgic Nick, what's up, Nostalgic? Slim said we needed that game more than the team. Probably. Kinohara said, how was Deuce's defense? I mean, it was fine. Regular Deuce McBride defensive game. I can't say it was too outstanding, and I wouldn't say it was bad, but it was just kind of regular. He was pretty good in the first half. He knocked down some shots in the first half, and then was pretty silent in the second half. I think all 8 of his points came in the first half. But the defense was solid. The problem with the Raptors and McBride's defense is that aside from like Davion Mitchell, everyone on the Raptors is just bigger than McBride and Brunson. And so it's not that they struggled defensively, they just were smaller than everybody, and that really affected them overall. 3GP said, who won, OG or RJ? I mean, RJ had the significantly better, I don't know if significantly better. He did have the better game. I don't know. OG was a little bit of a demon tonight defensively, which he's been all season long. But OG missed too many open looks. OG had like 5 wide open butt naked threes, and he missed them. 2 for 9 from 3. Not great. But while he was really good defensively, OG tonight, RJ had his way as the main ball player for the team. 30 points. So 30 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. Not a bad stat line. Keenhart said, yeah, it looks like Bridges was good. He was really consistent for them tonight. Thought he was all right defensively. I can't say he struggled mightily in that end tonight. Lionel Monis. What's up, Lionel? Good effort tonight. We needed this win after losing to the lonely Pistons. The Pistons aren't that bad either. Like, you have to go out and win these games against these Eastern Conference teams. You do. Like, they just make you fight for them. They're not going to win a ton of them. They're going to lose them down at the end in the fourth quarter. But as long as you don't beat yourselves, you have to go beat those teams, man. They're coming out for blood. They're coming out to win. That play-in race and that 6th seed is wide open with how slow, like, the Bucks got started and the fact that the Sixers don't seem to be putting together some quality wins. So, Kinohara said Scotty did have 23 minutes. He did. But it was like early in the third, halfway through the third, like I don't know exactly, like maybe 7-8 minutes remaining in the third was when he went down and was out and he was done for the game. So he didn't play much in the second half at all. Did most of his damage, if not all of his damage, in the first half. Slim said OG closed that thing. He did. Huge block by OG at the end. He did. So maybe that puts him a little bit over RJ at the end. just saving the game down the stretch there. But like again, RJ didn't have much help tonight, especially with Barnes going down. Why am I defending RJ? Who cares? He's not a Knick anymore. I don't care. I'm happy he played well. It sucks it was against our team, but at least we came out with a W. With that being said, y'all, we're going to close it out tonight. We will be going live for the late game tomorrow. I don't really want to watch the Magic with no Franz and no Paolo, especially play a Bucks team that's really inconsistent. So we're going to skip that game, and we're going to watch the game tomorrow, which is Dallas versus OKC. It's a 9:30 start. So I'll have that up for everybody a little bit later. I don't know who's interested in tuning in for that one, but I'll be there having a good time watching that game. And hope to see some of you guys out there as well. Nick Yak said, 14 more shots than us, 11 more rebounds than us, 11 more offensive rebounds than us, 55 points in the paint. We got a little lucky. For sure. They missed a bunch of layups tonight, too. They escaped. You need luck to win, especially in a long season. You're going to win some games almost entirely off of luck. Tonight was a lucky night for the Knicks. They caught a break. It is what it is. You take your win and you move forward, man. It's going to be a long season. This is already game. The Knicks are going to improve to what? The Knicks improved to 15-9? Are we 15-9 now? Something like that. So this is like, what, game 24, 25 or something like that? It's a long season. We still got 60 more games. About a little less than 60 games left. So you take your lucky ones, man. Keenan Hart said, when it comes right down to it, we're just not there without Mitch. Last minute win in Toronto is not the same as competitive with Boston, Cleveland, and OKC. Like I said earlier, Keenan Hart, Boston had to beat this same exact Toronto team, in overtime on a buzzer beater from Tatum. Like, they almost lost that game. They probably should have lost that game. They got a little lucky as well in that game. Luck plays a factor in the season. And any team can beat you on any night, especially if they're playing well. And the Knicks didn't bring their A game today. Probably like a C game from the Knicks tonight. Maybe a C+, because Bridges played pretty well. Brunson knocked down some key baskets. Towns closed it out. But, like I said, you take your wins. You move forward. You keep your head down. You keep chugging. It's a long season. Stay healthy. Get your rest in. And that's going to be it for us tonight, y'all. Make sure you brush your teeth. Drink some water. Get a good night's sleep tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the late game. And that's going to be it, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night. Happy the Knicks pulled out that win, y'all. But that'll be it.